Flashing lights, baby. Flashing lights everywhere.
Niggas was saying shit about me and they didn't even fucking know me. This is my story. This is what I was doing when wasn't nobody looking.
Y'all don't know what goes on in practice or the locker room.
Welcome back to Gil's Arena, presented by Underdog Fantasy. Woo, woo.
Got to be more energetic than that, nigga.
Yeah, I agree.
Long nights.
Y'all lucky I
He's feeling some type of way.
Oh, yeah.
You down 2-0.
He's in the morning.
He's feeling some type of way already. Yeah,
I'm hurt.
He's in mourning.
Don't know if it's going to get much better for you, buddy.
I don't think it will.
What's the light at the end of the tunnel?
That light is Cancun.
No, it's a train coming.
This is a train coming.
Oh, okay. That's what the light is?
Hey, yes, it's a light at the end of the tunnel. Like a train coming.
Choo choo.
Hey,
Get off.
going
Joker.
Joker. Yeah, going 210.
That's a good one. Yeah. And Jamal Murray, too.
That was good.
That was a good one.
That was good.
I don't mess with Canada no more.
But that was good.
Light-skinned Canadians have a stranglehold over America right now.
Clutch.
Welcome back to Gil's Arena, presented by Underdog Fantasy. As always, we got the legend Gilbert Arenas here with us.
What up?
Whoa, 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 whoa. We got the GOAT, Cheryl Swoops, back in the building. Looking very moisturized, looking, you know.
I'm glistening.
Top notch. We got Kenya Martin back on the couch with us.
What's that?
And we got the dream killer, Rashad McCants. Giants colors in LA. Giants colors in LA, Shad. That's a choice.
These are OKC colors.
With the SF cap.
I got you.
Me and Chester Cheeto.
So before we start the show, we got to congratulate you, Gil, on winning the Webby for Nightcap. Best sports podcast. It's like both of ours. So we'll keep it at your crib.
Like the third wheel, you know.
Hey, still get a plaque.
Yeah.
Still get a trophy. You know, at least somebody's out here winning.
Ouch.
Damn, Darvin.
3-0.
How's it feel?
3-0. Feeling great.
This is a real win for you, though. You got a real trophy here.
So here's what's cracking in the arena today. Sixers blew a 5-point lead in the final 47 seconds of Game 2 to let the Knicks take a 2-0 series lead, but it's Philly fried. Colin Cowherd said KD is becoming increasingly irrelevant in the final years of his career, but is that facts or cap?
Hater.
And the Lakers tricked off a chance to tie the series against the Nuggets and suffered their 10th straight loss to Denver. Will the Lakers bounce back in Game 3, or will it be Cancun on 3? But before we get into all that, as always, this show is brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. If you want to pick some winners, don't do the Lakers, but download the app. Use promo code GIL.
Wow.
They will match your first deposit up to $100. Get the pick'ems going.
That hurt him.
And if you act right now, we are still giving away a free pick'em to help you get your bread right. And for all the Floridians out there, we got some big news. Underdog is now live in Florida with Champions. Champions is a player versus player game. Just pick the high or low on your favorite players, climb the leaderboard, and win up to 100x in a single night. Underdog will have promotions going on all week for Florida users to celebrate the launch. So if you're a Floridian, make sure to download the Underdog Fantasy app, use promo code GIL. And if you drop a good question in the chat, you can be featured in our MostlyFans segment that we do every time. I'm out here messing up. Send a question with your Underdog Fantasy username. We use it in the show. We'll give you a $50 bonus. If you send us a video, mostlyfansgil@gmail.com, and we use that video on the show, $100 bonus to your Underdog Fantasy account. Keep it under 30 seconds, please. No Lakers-related questions in our time of mourning. If you cannot watch the show live with us on YouTube, we got audio versions available on Apple, Spotify, wherever you get your podcast from. Normally, we do some preamble to get the show warm, but we had two amazing games last night for some. Unfortunate ones for other. But let's start in the East. Sixers and the Knicks met up in Madison Square Garden for Game 2 of their opening round series, with Embiid and company looking to steal a game before heading back to Philly. Sixers looked solid early, leading by as much as 10 points in the second quarter behind strong play from Tyrese Maxey and Embiid. Knicks responded and got it together in the second half, leading by as much as 8 points in the fourth quarter, but the Sixers regained the lead and were up 5 with 40 seconds remaining, and then this happened. So after Kyle Lowry missed a free throw, Jalen Brunson got the rebound, brought it back down the court. Found Josh Hart, got it back to Brunson. Initially lost the ball.
Man, I'm scrambling.
White Dante got the rock back.
Get you every time.
Found his buddy, Jalen. Hit the 3 to cut the lead to 2. And then on the ensuing possession, Tyrese Maxey lost the rock. Nick Nurse may or may not have called timeout, but Josh Hart stole it. White Dante missed the first chance to take the lead, but Hartenstein got the rebound, gave it to OG, who found DiVincenzo. Knocked down the go-ahead three-pointer. Sixers ensuing possession. Tyrese Maxey drove to the cup.
Oh, my God.
Hartenstein came through with the big defensive play. OG got the rebound. Let's take a look at it again.
It's a heck of a block.
He didn't get a block for that, but OG knocked down both free throws to take a 3-point lead. Maxey got the rock up the court. Found Embiid for the potential game-tying 3.
It
was a brick, as the youngins say.
No shit.
So,
Miss.
Knicks now take a 2-0 lead to Philly for Game 3. But some of us on this couch have experienced unfortunate events in the postseason like that. What's the mood like after tricking off a playoff game you should have won?
Oh, I guess that's us.
I mean,
I've never been there, so. No, I'm
Cheryl
kidding.
said this is a y'all conversation. This is for all y'all.
No,
What's that mood like, though?
not a good feeling. Very short-tempered in that moment in time. You know, some guys, the leaders try to keep the locker room positive, but, those are the moments where, immature teams get the pointing fingers on whose fault it is, who messed assignments up. But, at the end of the day, it's still a long series. These are the moments and situations where you got to get those loose balls, right? Those 50-50 plays, and the Knicks got the plays that matter the most. So then you can't blame anybody but yourselves on those hustle-type plays, letting somebody run from the three-point line to get offensive rebounds.
Yeah.
You can't look at the ref for help on stuff like that. That's individual assignments.
Yeah, I've been there. Yeah, that's rough. I done been up. We were up 22 in the fourth against Boston. They came back.
Damn.
Yeah. We closed the series out the next 2 games, but going into that locker room after that shit happened, that's a disgusting feeling.
Yeah.
Like, it's a real bad feeling, like Gil's point. Like, immature teams, lesser teams, they'll start pointing fingers. But we took it on the chin. They got to take it on the chin, man. But just looking at the clip again, I'm watching the game live, of course. We all are, but how many guys don't leave their feet? How many guys not boxing out? You have situations where you have guys who thirsty and hungry to play, right? And when the game is on the line, you got to let those things shine, man. And in those situations, like, the Knicks had a blueprint in Game 1 how they were going to play them. And they did. They bullied them in Game 1. And when the game was on the line in Game 2, they bullied them again. It has to mean something when that ball is up for grabs or if it's on the floor. It has to mean something.
No doubt.
The Knicks getting all the 50-50 balls, to your point. They're getting all offensive rebounds when it matters. You got to switch things up. You got to try things. You got to give guys a chance that you haven't given a chance to yet. Because the first game, it went a certain way. All right, second game, all right, the writing's on the wall. This is how they're going to play us. So what are we going to do as a staff now to change some things? And how old is Josh Hart? The kid,
I don't think he's 30 yet.
Josh Hart?
No, he's young.
Yeah, he's young.
Josh Hart's 20 and they just turned 29 in March.
Younger.
Look good though. Black don't crack.
Ananobi. Yeah, I just think you need to meet athleticism and youth with athleticism and youth. That's just my opinion. Like when I know when I was younger and I saw somebody that was a little older than me, I'm going at this old guy head. Old guy can't do nothing with me. But it's time to make some adjustments. We'll see, man. But you can't lose that game with 30 seconds.
No.
It's unacceptable.
No.
Man. Like I'll let you go shot. That shit is just that shit is unacceptable.
No,
man.
you can't.
Like that shit I'm like sick to my stomach watching it.
You can. You
Oh,
know
they
why?
did.
Well, no, they did.
Oh, they did. They proved it.
You can't.
But you can. You know why? I wanted more than you.
Yes, it means
I
more.
wanted more than you. All that athletic shit is cool because on paper you're
Yes, it
supposed
did.
to do what you're supposed to do, right? But when I spoke about New York, the whole time being the gritty team that was going to fight to get their position, Brunson took them way further than they were supposed to be. I'm thinking even 8th spot, they fight to get in, fight to get past the first round because they're just a fighting group, gritty, right? So as they played with the energy and effort they needed, Embiid and Maxey was the only two that showed up, right? So now you look at the rosters. You say, why is Isaiah, why is DiVincenzo and Josh Hart out playing Tobias Harris and Oubre and Kyle Lowry, right?
Well, Kyle giving them what he's supposed to.
Of course, because he's always played hard.
But it's
But the smart plays.
It's other ones though. It's other.
That free throw.
Yeah.
Let me hit them free throws. Let me make plays down the stretch that need to be made. And like you said, standing around, not boxing out. All the small fundamental key things in the playoffs that need to be covered that are the difference makers in the game. So you allow a gritty, hard-working team to come in and make hard-working plays down the stretch. That was the difference maker.
No
to
doubt.
me, when you're watching the game, it's not, I like good games like that because the outcome is uncertain. We don't know what's going to happen. Whoever makes the mistake. Then you look at the referees, right? You could blame the referees. You could say they called a timeout. When I could say you missed the free throw. You're supposed to close the game out. All right, we can't say, he fouled you. He maybe fouled you on the floor, but you was trying to pass the ball, bro. What you trying to pass the ball for?
Yeah.
Let them foul you. Let them get the jump ball. You got another chance. All these different factors play into a part of having an excuse at the end of the game. So for me, it's like Philly doesn't have an excuse of Embiid being hurt or not being there.
He's there. So
He's there, and he's playing. He's doing his part. You don't have an excuse of playing against a fully rostered New York Knicks team that's fully healthy. There's a lot of things that's in your benefit. So when you guys come up short 2 times in a row in New York, you go down. It's just the way that playoff basketball is, and now you're seeing it. And they're, like you said, they're playing strong, and they bullying you guys because they have to. They're the lesser team. You got the 2 good stars. We got 1. We got to come in here. Tibbs is telling them we got to come in here and we got to play hard, bro. Yeah. Josh Hart, the leader, I think, of that team, followed by Brunson, who knows how to play championship basketball. They're like, look, we got to play harder than these guys. That's how we're going to beat them.
Right. Let me add this to what you, like shit like that, what happened at the last seconds of the game, shit like that get you swept. Like shit like that can be a domino effect. Like that could linger to game 3 for damn sure. Absolutely. It's a big difference going back home 1-1 when you should have, like going down like, I understand what they did, what they were supposed to at home. Nah.
Yeah, not New York.
Not in this
Not when
situation.
you had a chance to
Not
win
this
both
situation.
games.
Yeah, not this situation. Like this shit can really.
Yeah.
Like, because your guys ain't, like, Tobias ain't giving him shit.
10 points.
Never do.
I didn't, till they said in game 1, he was averaging 6 doing against them boys in the regular season.
Crazy.
6. Which is, no, okay.
6 less
third
than
option.
me.
Third option.
I said 6 less than me.
What, I'm saying? Yo.
$200 million. Hey, $200 million, never made an All-Star.
If Buddy Hill ain't making shots, why is he on the floor?
2 points, 15 minutes.
If he's not making, and the 2 points that he got, the ball fell in his lap and he just threw the bitch off the glass.
He happy for that.
If it was somebody would have been in front of me, it would have been a box out. He wouldn't have got the ball. I'm just saying.
Fact.
But if he's not making shots, why is he playing? His thing is he's supposed to be a shot maker, right?
Yeah, supposed to be a shooter.
if he's not making shots, wise during the playoffs, so you're supposed to be coaching, right? Mm-hmm. If he's not making shots, he'll make. You got to put a guy. Next man up.
Yep.
That's the problem. That's the problem with most of these teams, right? New York is a defensive team, but all 5 of their starters are scoring. They're being productive on the offensive end. So now, see, they thought that Josh Hart wasn't going to be offensively minded.
Yep. Yeah.
He is now.
Because of his numbers.
Right? So the fact that the guy who usually just out there just deferring is actually putting in production. So now when you have someone like Kyle Lowry, my guy, and you have Oubre that's not shooting the ball, you guys are an offset. Because you guys are not scoring, and you're thinking Embiid and Maxey is going to carry you. No, because they got 5 dudes that's scoring versus your 2. Yeah. Right? You're not going to get anything off the bench. So if you got 3 starters not putting no production in, you're gonna lose.
Ain't giving you, and the guys that you're playing off the bench ain't giving you nothing.
Yeah.
Right?
This is when Westbrook. This is when someone like the media, when you talked about Westbrook, right? Patting his stats for rebounding, I guarantee you, Philly wish they had a dude like that now. A dude that wanted to rebound more than everybody else, because now you got a goddamn 6'4" guard on the other team with 15 rebounds.
Every game almost.
Yeah, Josh Hart 22 and 13 in game 1, 21 and 15 in game 2.
Wow.
That dude helps.
I don't want. I'm trying.
That dude helps though. That's the Westbrook. That dude.
Tough for me.
That dude helps.
Okay, we know this is very close to home.
Yeah, because I don't want to do nothing to jeopardize or this man's future or his actual.
How can you do that though?
But because people are scared of what I'm gonna say as is, right? People are afraid of what's gonna come out of my mouth.
But
right?
you're not criticizing anything personal.
But just give the kid an opportunity, right? I just know what I see in this child, man. Like, I've been watching this kid play for a long time, and I know he care. The council kid, if you ain't gonna give him a chance, give the council kid a chance. Like, he athletic, he play hard.
The who?
The Ricky Council, the 4th kid that played for Philly. Oh. Give him an opportunity if you ain't gonna play KJ. Like, give KJ, like, throw him out there. One thing he gonna do. Oh, if I don't know nothing else about my child, he gonna play hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. And that's what you need right now.
He gonna play hard because he care about each possession.
But you know Nick Nurse is gonna play it safe.
And that's what shit.
He's playing it safe.
Well, and that's what it's gotten you.
So Cheryl, watching that game, just what were your thoughts and perspective on it? And obviously you ain't been on the Sixers side of it, but being on the other side and just seeing a team getting...
Just the end of it, like what everybody said. First of all, you absolutely have to find a way to come up with the rebound. Like, they obviously wanted it more. I want to go to Nick Nurse, because I know you're saying you can't blame it on anybody. So I do think he was trying to call a timeout. Like the first time, if you rewind, he was. But he was standing on the sideline like this.
No, like this. Like he was like, okay.
No.
That's what he was doing. Watch.
I think he literally, okay.
No, he never connected.
No,
so
he did this.
He did.
He did this.
Which
He
one?
did. The first time.
When
the first time he did.
when they were taking the ball out,
He was waiting to see.
He was like this. He was waiting to see what was going to happen, and then the ball went up.
Once he got the ball back,
we got the video. Let's take another look at the clip and show you. You can keep going.
Watch.
My point
So
is,
pause
if
it.
you want
See, he's not calling a timeout yet. So he let his hands go. No timeout. There's no timeout on the ball. He's gonna fall.
And then
he looks like
no timeout. He's waiting. No timeout. Now timeout. There was no ball.
He didn't have the ball.
He don't have the ball no more.
You can't call a timeout.
You're right.
He don't have the ball.
You're right.
Well, I think he should have called the timeout when the damn ball went through the hoop.
Yeah.
So, and if you want
Advance
it,
the
you
ball.
got to be adamant about the timeout.
Yeah.
This is a bad part, and it's I blame, and this is my guy. He's gonna understand this. Kyle Lowry. You know the rule. You are a veteran player. This is what you did was that's Maxey supposed to do that. That ball went in. You don't touch that ball.
Nobody
right now.
touches it.
You don't touch it. You let your team get in position. You know right now in this moment, scramble hurts y'all.
Yep.
Right? Scramble, trying to hurry up and get the ball. Y'all are not down. You're up.
Right.
So that's
Why are you in a hurry?
Yep.
Shouldn't be.
Let the ball go.
Yeah.
Boom. All right, let everybody get in position. And then, boom. Because right now, you touch the ball so fast, that count already starts once that ball goes in.
But how many timeouts do we have?
Even here,
One.
shot
We got
goes
one
up.
timeout.
That's all we
got
need.
one
We're
timeout.
That's what
trying to
Nurse is
rebound the
doing. He's
basketball.
saying, I don't want to burn.
Yeah, he
my
don't want to burn.
timeout.
Yeah, he didn't want to burn it. That's why he was going to say, all right, let me.
Damn that.
He's probably
But it's
counting
20
his
seconds
head.
left.
But that's what I'm saying.
It's a free throw game now.
But
is.
this is Kyle Lowry. This is when you're supposed to not touch the ball. That AAU. As soon as it goes in, he grabbed it, and then right there, as soon as you grab it, the count starts.
Right.
See, if he lets the ball bounce for 3 seconds, then the ref like, oh, you got to get the ball. Okay.
You give it to me.
Yeah. All right, you give it back. You do want to. You give it to him. He gives it back.
Hey, give me a delay game or something. I'm
But
gonna keep,
strategically, as a
you
coach,
try to hand me the ball, right? I'm gonna do this.
yeah, absolutely. Yeah, every
I'm
time.
not ready.
Yep.
Man, hold on.
As a coach, strategically, you know if we're going to play the free throw game back and forth now, we're up 2. We go up 4 if they foul. So let's time out, advance the ball, get the ball in, let them foul. There's 20 seconds left. We'll go back and forth. And if we don't have a timeout down the line, we know we're playing the free throw game.
Yeah, man.
And we got to get a stop. So if you don't really trust your defense, you're trying to save this timeout for something deeper. And that's what you're going to pay for.
Well, you should have came up with that rebound.
This the Harkenstein rebound?
Yeah.
Why is Kyle Lowry up under the
Basket. Yes. Running too late. Yeah.
Then you just
all
threw it out.
kinda
Then you just
bad.
threw it out there.
It's all kind of
But Brunson did kind of foul Maxey.
It just.
And I'm fouling shit out you too.
And
When
was
shit
Maxey the
goes-
right play on that?
When
him
shit
call
goes bad, it goes
Let him
bad.
call it.
That when shit goes bad, it goes bad. Embiid can shoot free throws.
Yeah, can we rewind it? Because it looks like Embiid is the better option.
No, I mean,
for
if
that.
Embiid can shoot free throws, watch.
He's tall.
When he gets double and he moves, if Kyle Lowry just stays where he is,
Yeah, but it's like-
Embiid is open.
Kyle was like, oh my God, somebody please come with the basketball.
No.
Not right now.
Al
See,
wanted
if he
to get it
stays.
to Maxey.
Yeah, he wanted
it to
He
get
did.
it to Maxey. He didn't want to get it to nobody else. He said, let me get it to Tyrese.
Yeah.
And it went to number 14 and 12. What are y'all doing?
What the fuck y'all over there standing next to each other
Batum
for?
and
that?
Go back. This is
Batum?
1-4. This is 1-4. Go back.
Yo, what is Nicholas Batum and I didn't even see that.
Nothing.
before.
All right, right. We
They're
already.
not even coming to the ball.
You already know. 12. One goes forward. One goes back.
They don't want the ball.
They
That's what
want
I
to
said.
stand beside
But that's what I said. That's Kyle Lowry taking the ball out too
stand in the
fast. You
parking
didn't let your
lot.
team get in position.
That's why I was standing in the parking lot.
Yep.
Yeah,
Wow.
everything goes
And
wrong.
didn't even
when it
react
goes
to when
wrong.
this
They didn't
ball-
react to nothing.
Look at this.
And
Look,
look, because Batum ain't reacting, look where, was it
Harkenstein and DiVincenzo.
DiVincenzo's, that's how he gets this 3.
But look,
No,
look at
Batum's
this.
calling
It's talking
timeout.
to the ref.
There's
Yes.
no-
Batum's calling
Batum's
timeout.
calling timeout.
And he has the ball at this point.
Embiid's calling timeout. Nick Nurse is calling
No,
timeout.
Nick, but where's the ref looking at?
So,
He's looking at the play.
Yeah, he's looking at the play. He's
not
looking at
you.
Batum ass.
Facts.
so in his
You
his
should go run over there to him.
In his post-game press conference, Nurse said, I called timeout. The referee looked at me, ignored me. Tyrese Maxey got the ball. I called timeout again. He ignored me again.
Tyrese got the ball. See, he's trying to pretend that he called that timeout.
So the first
on the
one-
ball.
yeah.
When he's sitting there trying to wait,
Yeah.
and then he put his hands up there because he seen the ball go loose. Come on, man. We already know that trick, man.
No, he seen Tyrese got the ball back.
That's what he said.
He says he saw Tyrese got the ball back.
So he
That's why he
didn't
put
call
it
it.
back.
Who's the
But-
favorite? Who's the favorite in this series?
Who's the favorite now?
Philly opened as a favorite.
Open
Yeah.
as a favorite, even though New York is what seed?
2.
Okay, so let's think about the teams who's supposed to be in this type of situation. If we put New York winning this series, y'all not getting no fucking calls this series, home or away.
Who?
Philly. You're not getting, and if you think about it, they've been beating their ass up.
Ooh, Philly's favorite.
I know they're favorite, but I'm saying New York is the more prominent national team to be in the position. So to beat Philly, we not giving Philly no calls. Y'all gonna have to fight for this. Y'all gonna have to beat them. New York was gonna get the favoritism of the refs because they ain't been here in so long. We need these New York fans. Listen, y'all gonna have to beat us by 20 to beat this game because if anything is close, we not giving you no. Embiid got fouled a lot. It was not calling that shit. He was complaining a lot. That's why he in the press conference, he got his head down like, what the fuck do I gotta do
Yeah.
for this to get some fucking calls? We've been getting slapped in the face.
Just 4 free throws.
And look, he gets his calls when he needs them, but when he wants them, he does not. So when you're a star player and you want certain calls and you're not getting them, it's like, oh, the fix is in. It's like, no, not really, but
So Embiid offered his thoughts on that game-changer play and how the Sixers have been officiated this series.
Yes, I mean, everybody on the floor was trying to call a timeout, myself included, Nico, coach on the sideline. but they didn't give it to us. But, you know, forget about the timeout. There's a bunch of fouls. You know, that's, like I said, that's unacceptable.
So according to reports, the Sixers plan to file a grievance with the NBA over the officiating across the first 2 games. I'm not sure what that means.
I don't know.
Game's been played, though. We're not, what?
Yeah.
They're going to go back and change it.
If you cry, what the baby's going to do?
Like, what you want us to replay these games? Nice try. But
he acting like that. That's what I said. Okay. Who's going to get free throws besides you?
Maxey.
When he does get, he's so fast, you ain't fouling that motherfucker. He's so fast, he's getting to the basket before there's a foul. So the only one that's creating real fouls is going to be Embiid. Harris don't even know what a layup looked like. Right? He ain't even, right? It's like it's hot potato in that motherfucker. Like this child support. Like you got to pay child support. You go inside that little lane. He ain't trying to get fouled. I don't think he shot a free throw in the playoffs yet.
Yeah.
Right? So he's not going to get fouled. Oubre, he doesn't really go to the basket. So unless it's like 1-and-1 and they're fouling, he's not going to get free throws. Kyle Lowry is going to try to bait and get his free throws, but that's once the penalty starts. So for the most part, it's just you and Maxey, and how many fouls you think you're going to get in the playoffs, right? You sitting there thinking you're about to pull 20 fouls in the playoff game. Yeah, that ain't. You're going to stick around 12 to 15, 15 at the max. Other than that, 12 to 15 is the most Embiid you're going to get in the playoffs. So you're getting that.
Yeah. I mean, we saw the final few weeks of the regular season out in the playoffs. Referees were swallowing those whistles. They weren't making calls.
Yeah,
they was getting ready for it.
They was gearing y'all up too. Hey, no, we're not going. No, we're not going to pay.
Because like, even now, like with all the shit replays, marginal contact.
Yeah, that's
everything's marginal now.
My 2 least favorite words.
Yeah, everything's marginal. Yeah, so hey, keep playing.
So there was contact, but it was marked. Like what?
I didn't see Embiid try to.
Hell no, he ain't trying to call it. In his mind, he said. In his
he
mind,
called timeout, but I think the ball was loose at that point. If you go back and watch the clip again, because I thought the same thing. So I had to go rewatch. Like, oh, did you even do it? But by the time they had already stole the ball, I think he was starting to yell for timeout.
Yeah, that problem is once he went into that motion to pass it, the referees is.
Nigga tried to pass the ball.
Tried to pass the ball.
Legs.
Hero pass. You the free throw shooter, dog. You the one who's supposed to be shooting the free throws.
They gonna have to pick me at that ball up in that moment. Hey, they gonna have both of them gonna have to. They gonna have to pick me up off the ground with the ball. But he just got slung to the ground to play before, a couple plays before by McBride on offensive rebound.
But Embiid did say they gonna win the series.
Yeah, he said it.
That's what he said.
So based on all the Sixers complaints, the grievance filed that likely won't do anything, should we expect the Sixers to get a better whistle next game?
Yeah.
At home.
A whistle with what? The free throws is around the same. No one. It's not like this is Lakers versus them damn Warriors. 37-12.
Only discrepancy is offensive rebound.
Offensive rebound. That's the only thing they're getting beat in offensive rebounds.
The conversation now for Nick Nurse has to be, we got to be more aggressive. Guys, we're not getting calls because we are shooting threes. We're settling for jump shots. We're not attacking the rim.
Should have been a message before game one.
That's what I'm saying. So the adjustments going into playing at home is, all right, guys, we should get calls at home if we play aggressive.
See, that's we should. It's you have one guy out there offensive. That means this guy is every time he gets an offensive rebound, that's an extra shot for somebody. So you have Knicks with 10 extra shots over Philly, all because Josh Hart's going to the offensive rebound, right? You get rid of that, you can win this game. That's it. Just stop him from getting offensive rebounds. Stop them all from, because it seems like they're all just, it's like one of them, like, I mean, it's not like they fast break because they got to wait for Embiid. So won't you try some of this? Do the old Kerry Kittles. As soon as that ball goes, Kerry Kittles take off, right? Josh Hart, man, think about it. If Josh Hart is going to go to the offensive rebound, whoever he's guarding, take off.
But then,
throw a couple of those bombs, stops him from going. Because if he don't get it, it's a layup.
It's a big if. When he's been successful at getting them.
You got the biggest dude on the court.
But think about
it. No lift right now.
If we watch,
I know that.
Ain't got no lift.
If we watching film, if we New York, right? We're watching film after the game 2 loss. The big glaring thing that we're watching is Josh Hart going to the offensive boards. We need to box his ass out. That means everybody needs to turn and find someone and box them the fuck out because they're getting too much. This is emphasis. We're emphasizing this coming in. Like, all right, we see why we lost. Offensive rebounds, second chance points. Okay, cool. We need to correct this. What's the adjustment, coach? Guards, get in and fucking rebound.
Dude.
Free throw line rebounding.
Hey, man. Did y'all watch the game yesterday? From the tip, from the first possession.
No.
What happened the first fucking possession of the game? Please, did anybody watch? The very first fucking possession of the game, they got an offensive rebound. The very first shot got an offensive rebound. You can't make the dude. It has to matter.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We gave up 20-some offensive rebounds in game one.
It has to matter.
I'm pretty sure this mother. We got to box out offensive rebounds and priority. The very first possession. That's what got you beat.
Wow.
Got you.
Dude, who's on the floor? It has to matter, man.
But we in the locker room and we saying,
It has to matter.
We know why we down 0-2 now. Guys, if you want to lose this next game, you cannot do what you just did. We got to box the fuck out. We got to take care of the ball and take good shots. This is the playoffs. It ain't no, I'll come back in the second half because they tired or they're subbing. No, we got every possession counts. Every single one.
This ain't a series anyway, and Embiid can average 34 and 10. Like, that's what he does every playoffs. He does enough to make himself look good. That's it. Every playoff. That's why you're never going to go to the Eastern Conference, because he only does enough for people to say, well, Embiid came to play. Right? Embiid is Embiid. That's no. You have to ramp it up.
But what more do you want him to do?
40 and 12. Like,
look, wait, no.
Can't right now.
Well, look, this is what I'm saying. Even the 40.
That means, because that's what I'm saying. When I used to bet against them, I knew the last 4 or 5 minutes, Embiid, he ain't what he does in the first 3 quarters, passing, making sure everyone he doesn't do that in the fourth quarter. He becomes about him, right? When the team is locked in, right? So those guys that he can make those easy passes to, he won't in the last 4 minutes.
What I'm seeing is,
Can you blame him though?
Yeah.
Why?
Because he hasn't been successful doing it since he started the playoffs. So he needs to. This is when you look at yourself and look at what you're doing, look at the open spot. We're not talking about the was it 40 to 44 minutes, right? Look at the last 4 minutes and see what you're doing and see who's open.
I can agree with you. In the past, he was doing that. I think he's adjusted and seen the different schemes that's being thrown at him to the point now. Well, I'm gonna blame the players who he's throwing the ball to make shots. They not making shots. Oubre not making shots. Tobias not making shots. They not taking shots. And it's forcing him to say, damn, I'm trying to get y'all the ball out this double team, and y'all not delivering. But it's going to always be on me at the end of the day, because that 40 you want him to get, he want to get that too. But it's like, I know I can't, because they coming at me. As soon as I get it, I got to pass. Y'all got to make the play on the weak side.
Listen, when it gets to where we are right now in the playoffs, to what Kenyon said, you have to care. Like, every single player that is in the game, on the bench, like, you gotta care. And you can't get outplayed, you can't get out hustled. Like, I don't care what plays you're running, what the scouting report is, you know what Josh Hart's gonna do.
Right.
And if you go out on the floor and you let Josh Hart outplay you because he cares more or he wants it more, you're not gonna win.
Period.
Yeah.
And that's what the Sixers look like right now. Yeah, you know what Maxey's going to bring. You know what Embiid's going to bring. What about everybody else on the team?
So we talked about just the Sixers' 2 stars. Maxey finished the game 35, 10 dimes, 9 rebounds. Embiid 34 and 10. How demoralizing is it for the Sixers having Embiid and Maxey playing at this level and still not being able to get it done?
Man, it's little things, man. No,
69 combined points between your 2 stars. I think the rest of the team combined for 32.
No, it's
It is demoralizing.
Imagine him not being there.
Or they would.
It is, but
If
it's
he's not there, they'd be down 0-2.
No,
right, like they are.
He did or not. The motherfucker still gonna lose. It don't matter.
It wouldn't be in the playoffs, period.
Ooh, they would have been in the playoffs.
No, they wouldn't.
Oh, when?
They won 8 straight
They
games.
won their last 5 games.
Seven. It
Seven
was
games, bro.
Last
They won
7
7 games, dog.
They put them there.
They wouldn't have been the 7 seed.
Without him.
Oh, yeah.
Without Embiid.
Without him, they would have won those 7 games.
No.
No, they
So they
wouldn't.
would have?
So you think
Did you see the team they had, who they were playing?
No.
You think out of the playoffs?
They were playing the bottom
They
feeding
would've been 9
teams.
or 10.
Yeah, but I'm
They was
saying
playing like
playing for that 8th.
Spurs,
They would've
Charlotte.
played.
That's what they were playing.
I'm just saying, because he came back, because
Yeah.
They ramped it up.
no, it's tough, man. This time of year,
Yeah.
which we talked about it last week. The other day we talking about like the difference of playoff basketball, regular.
Yeah, versus regular season.
You can't have a switch, man. Mentally, you always got to be locked in, right? You always got to be locked in to possessions and schemes and tendencies. Like you try to turn that switch off and on for the playoffs, and possessions matter, they don't matter. No, I can speak from my experience when I got to the league. Me conceding 2 points, somebody had to tell me that shit. Like, it's okay. It's not the end of the world for you to give up 2. Oh yeah, it is. That motherfucker scored, man. Like, no, like it's. So you have to treat each and every possession, man. Like regular season, postseason. Like Cheryl just got in, it has to matter, man. And if it don't,
You're gonna be going on.
But to your account, Nick Nurse experimenting with different rotations, right? To be able to get a young fellas an opportunity to have confidence to be spark plugs in situations like this, where they can come into the game and change the energy of the game when you needed it, because these older guys are not going to be the difference makers when you got these guys out here playing hard like that. Like Harkenstein against Embiid. Embiid don't play hard like that where he's going to be able to just box this nigga out every single time. That takes energy away from him. So a KJ or Paul Reed, you got to put them in the game and, hey, I need you to hit him. I need you to hit him. I need him to slow down. Who's going to stop Josh Hart from getting to the board? Oubre, I know you're a little bit tired because you play a lot, or Tobias, it might be a tough cover for you. Kyle, we know you older. It's hard for you to stick around and run around with DiVincenzo, but we need our second unit to come in and match the energy.
Yeah,
There's
that's
no
just
second
it.
unit in the playoffs.
And that, it is, usually.
The fact that they got Kyle Lowry and Maxey starting offsets everything, right? Oubre is your shooting guard. Fucking put him at the shooting guard. Put Batum in, keep him at the 3. Now you have a bigger lineup who can offensive rebound. So
it's still not offensive rebound. It's still not offensive.
So when what's the name decides to go to the basket, right? He ain't going against.
They're not jumping. Look on their last possession. Who jumped for the ball?
But what I'm saying is, when you got
Not
two
one of
guards, like Josh Hart is a guard, right? So
6'4".
who's guarding him? Either Kyle Lowry, right? Who instincts is the dude, whatever.
He too
and he's just taking off on him.
Yeah.
That's
Just to get
Oubre.
back, yeah.
Just put Oubre, or if you're gonna put Oubre on, to keep it big on Brunson, then Maxey. This is your guy.
Yep.
Right? So he's not just keep running on Kyle. Like you don't need both of them in.
Right.
Right? Because Kyle Lowry is not your point guard. He's your shooting guard. So put a real shooting guard in.
Yep.
Kyle Lowry can be the first guard off the bench. But you're bigger.
Yeah, they try to do it so they can get the ball out of Tyree's hands so he can, I don't know.
That's not
man.
working.
I don't know, man, but no, it's effort plays, man. Effort.
Play all like you can't. I know this is your man.
Yeah.
You can't play your like that's not how you. I know you rely on him, but you got to pick one. You got to pick one. I'm sorry.
So let's talk about the other side. Knicks 2-0 in this series. Jalen Brunson not been playing that great so far. He's 16 for 54 from the field, 2 for 12 from 3 in the first 2 games of this series. So how concerned should the Sixers be that the Knicks are getting wins with Brunson slumping?
I think it's expected.
I mean, he's due, but I'm just saying he's due for.
Well, they're going on the road, so this is
As happy as Philadelphia is, like, oh, we can do this and clean this up and do this, Knicks is saying the same thing.
Yeah.
And we win it too. You ain't even playing well. Once you get to cooking, right? So you got both sides still positive.
He done big things in Philly, though. That's all I'm saying, throughout his basketball career. So it's not necessarily hostile territory. I know they boo Santa, but...
Like I said, that shit can, at the end of the game, man, lead to a sweep, man. I'm telling you, because you come out this motherfucker on Thursday and get flaming hot out that bitch. And,
the fact that he's gotten 2 wins and he hasn't played well, he already knows if he gets to cooking, y'all have no chance of winning because y'all 2 stars is playing well.
Yeah.
Right? So we're beating you just our team effort. Our team. The star player's not playing very well, which he don't even need to stress because everybody's doing their damn job.
Yeah,
that's
buddy.
That's the penalty of leadership from the other side, not knowing that Brunson has done enough work to get us here. So they don't have the pressure on him to take us over the top. He's actually rejuvenated his troops, who's been there the whole time with him. Like, look, hey, we got to do this shit ourselves. We ain't have Mitchell Robinson, we didn't have OG, and we don't got Randall. So we had to like really grind this out to even get here. So now a couple guys come back and they like, hey, look, Brunson, if you ain't hitting, it's cool. We gonna outplay them. We gonna outwork them. So Brunson I didn't see any pressure on him. I just figured he needed to get some of them kinks out. Because sometimes when you been so hot on a hot streak, you're going to have those 2-3 games where you off. You're trying to recalibrate. And I think those were the 2 games where he's just trying to figure out, like, I don't need to be the hot guy. We still grinding it out. We grinding it. Now, when you need me, I'm going to show up because I know that the pressure's on me when it needs to be.
There's difference in having 2 off games and losing those games, and now you got the pressure on you versus, damn, I'm not playing that good. I'm not playing at the level I know I can, that all-NBA level, and now we're 2-0 still. So.
But just play defense. Just show up and do what the team needs you to do. Hey, pass the ball when you need it, draw 2, kick it, do little shit, do championship shit.
He can get it going, but they doing an excellent job keeping the big, like somebody bigger on him. Like he can get it going, and he struggle, but they keeping length on him. And they making it tough on him in that regard. Like, they contesting all his shots. There's nothing free for Jalen Brunson out there.
But the best thing about the Phillies lineup for Jalen, he gets a rest.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He gets a rest on defense because Kyle Lowry ain't gonna be pushing the needle on him, so he gets a. I'm gonna come back at you again. See you in about 21 seconds. Go ahead, chuck this shit up there.
Yeah, but there's no better feeling than going on the road, being up 2-0. And Brunson hasn't played well. Like, you should be very confident going into game 3.
Ain't nothing like it. There's nothing like it.
Yeah.
Going to somebody's home floor and knowing you got a blueprint to beat them.
Yeah.
See, and you ain't playing well.
No.
You got a blueprint. Like they know. This game, this shit gonna be disgusting.
All you telling your team is first 5 minutes, jump on them.
Jump on them.
Just jump on them. Just hustle, dive, take charge. Whatever we got to do those first 5 minutes to let them know this is gonna be a real game. You can't let them get off to like a 12 to 2 start. Nah. If we get out on them, they done. Mentally, they're gonna be done.
And what you said about Embiid. Those 7 games, right, before the playoffs, was to get him acclimated, back in shape. But what else does it do? Wear and tear on that fucking knee, right? Now, granted, it's commendable to him to come back and play at 70% because his 70 is still 34-12, 34-13. But the wear and tear that's going to do on his knee down the line, you can't continue to hold it up because it's a short turnaround. So if I'm Harkenstein and I'm Robinson, I'm putting pressure on that motherfucker every single possession because down the stretch, he's going to wear out. And at some point, like you say, every fucking 2, he's he on the side, getting that bitch massaged and shit. We know you got a weakness, bro.
Well, one thing he ain't doing is boxing out and none of that shit. I can tell you that shit.
He ain't doing it, but
he ain't boxing out.
But that's the problem. And that becomes the problem.
That's the issue. That's the issue.
It becomes the issue because now he don't want to box out. He don't want to do. He is 70%. But he's like 25% on defense.
Yeah.
Because he ain't gonna do nothing to jeopardize anything, which they know that. They know that. Oh, he ain't gonna box out. He ain't doing nothing. Just keep running around him, keeping him active. We just gonna keep attacking. 4th quarter.
Yeah, he damn near got attacked because he thought the dude was coming forward when he put his hand out there so he ain't hit that knee. Hold on now, shit.
He even pushed Kyle Lowry because Kyle Lowry's getting fallen up. Well, watch out.
Ain't no help.
Kyle Lowry's flopping. No, that's your old man, brother.
And that's the other thing too. It's like when you are hurt and you're playing at 70%, you know there's other things that are hindering you from doing. Like if you're playing pick and roll, the flat show. Oh, I don't want to be out here in this flat show because I can't move to the right. So you're good offensively at 70%, but defensively, oh my God. So as a teammate, I'm looking at coach like, hey man, I know we can use him on offense, but he's fucking us up on the defensive end. He not boxing out.
Who are you gonna put in?
Exactly. Okay, you gotta be able to, KJ, Paul Reed, you gotta be able to submit. They're not gonna give you the offensive production that he's gonna give you, but they're gonna do the defensive things in a fucking playoff game that you need.
No, I'm not saying to put him in for Embiid. Leave Embiid in.
Yeah.
You just need
somebody who's gonna get the ball
gonna go up.
That motherfucker.
Or give him a breather every now and again. Give him a
breather.
breather.
The bench is up here.
Yep.
Who I got over here can go get that.
They can go get it.
It's
Yeah.
up here.
The rebound.
I need you to get every goddamn rebound.
Every single.
Right?
Yeah, that's what I
Go
said.
after every single one.
Yeah.
Because KJ offsets Josh Hart.
Like-
he plays like that.
Yeah.
Go get it. Go get it, young
'Cause I
fella.
can beat him to it.
Yep.
Like, that's my thing. I can beat him to it.
That motherfucker.
Right.
You just get
At
outplayed.
some point,
He get outplayed, right?
You got to try something different.
Well, let's
Because
see
what
what-
you've done the
Like going
previous
in-
2 games
down
hasn't
0-2.
worked on the defensive end.
Down 0-2. Some adjustment. This is time, right, Gil? If I'm not mistaken, this is time for you and your staff to go in that motherfucker and start. All right, what we gonna do, y'all? Who we gonna?
Yeah.
How we gonna? Right. This is the time, right?
This is, but you know what they're gonna do? We at home now. We're on the home floor.
I knew it. Listen.
You already know. Motherfuckers dumb.
Yes.
We on the home floor. Things are gonna be different. Yeah, it'll be different.
We're at home.
It's gonna be
Like I just
different.
stated a minute ago.
Yeah.
Once
Yeah.
you have certain things in a playoff series, right? When you impose your will in certain areas, mainly defensively and rebounding, when you impose your will on the team in that regard, those are effort plays.
Yeah.
Once you do that to a team, you got their number. So you can always rely on that. And that's what I've seen like so far, man. Like them guys feel that they can bully y'all.
Yeah.
So when is somebody gonna motherfucking put their feet in the ground and be like, no, that ain't happening today. Right? Gotta draw a line in the sand at some point.
Yeah.
And
pride.
you got time
When does
to
your
correct
pride
it.
kick in?
You got time to correct it. It ain't over yet, but it has to be addressed at a rapid, like with some sense of urgency. Is this a real thing?
They can't lose
It's
game
a real
3.
thing. No, you can't lose game 3.
No.
Now with a guy that ain't all the way healthy.
No.
Yeah.
Done.
All right, well, let's move over to the Western Conference, since we have to. Wasn't looking forward to this part of the show. I'm going to try and hold back the tears. So Lakers were looking to bounce back in Game 2 to end their 9-game losing streak to the Nuggets. Things were looking good early. AD dominated the first half, 24 points, going 11 for 12 from the field. D'Lo bounced back from a mid-game 1 with 18 points in the first half, going 6 for 7 from 3 to help the Lakers take a 15-point lead into the break. Lakers were up 20 with 10 minutes to go in the third quarter and took a 10-point lead into the fourth quarter, and then it all came crashing down. So after Jamal Murray bucket to cut the Lakers lead to 2, LeBron came through with back-to-back threes. Had Lakers fans feeling good, like this might be
Horrible shot.
the day that things turn.
Wasn't it?
But it went in.
No.
And then Nikola went in his bag.
Yep, Joker hit a big jumper, hit a big bucket to cut it.
Hey,
Cut it to 4.
Nikola went in his bag, pulled out his Hey,
LeBron,
Pause it, please.
Pause.
Wait a minute. Oh my God.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Go ahead.
You want to see the LeBron shot?
Yeah.
So this is the problem with them in the fourth quarter. Pause right here. No, other way. Yeah, I thought you keep going a little bit.
Oh, you gonna get
a little bit.
This shot.
A little bit.
You finna get a kick out of it. A little
Right
bit.
here.
A little bit.
Right here. Stop.
A little bit. What you say?
If you're Anthony Davis and Rui, what
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
Oh, they going because they think he finna shoot this bitch.
But this is what they do all the time.
I get you.
Like you don't have. If he wanted to pass it, if he did want to throw a dime, you. These are the plays. This is the offense Denver don't have. They don't have offense like that.
I'm with you.
Everyone is spread out. So if you decide to do anything wrong, they have room to make those plays. There's no room to make no plays on here. They do not know their spacing. D'Angelo's supposed to come over
all the way over.
He got to get his vision. He's too late though.
But
That's too late.
Too late.
He's too late.
He's trying to get there.
He's too late. Fuck, they got to be on your bike.
Now, let's say
he got to be on his bike.
Let's say Murray decided to turn his back. He can backdoor him. If he backdoors, he still have nowhere to go because you got two big logs down there.
Yeah.
Keep.
Yeah.
Okay, you can.
Well, let's run it.
That's the frustrating part.
So 3:55 left to go in the game. We can go full speed. LeBron hit this bucket.
And that wasn't no foul.
As I said,
put the Lakers up 6.
All tough.
Now this is the good stuff. This is the stuff that's enjoyable.
Where was the foul at?
Trip.
Fuck on
bottom leg. Nothing.
I didn't see that either.
No damn. And then.
Yep. The Lakers up with 2 minutes to go.
Hold
If they don't get your little
Burp the baby.
out of here.
Joker got the and one to cut the lead to 1. Joker finished with 27, 20, and 10 dimes for his playoff record 4-25, 20, 10 game.
Behind the back.
Then LeBron came through with the big dunk on Jamal Murray's head to put the Lakers up 3. We was feeling good. Then
Michael Porter said,
Austin Reeves got Debo by Aaron Gordon.
Jeez.
Said my brothers may have situations, but not me.
Wait, go back.
Don't do that.
Go back. Go back. Hold on.
You didn't watch this?
Huh? Not Laker fan.
Gil, don't lie, okay? You're an Los Angelino, no matter what, through and through.
Hold on. Right here. Okay, hold on. Read that. Let me see that.
These niggas doing.
Go. Why though? I was wondering. Oh, Jokic thought he was trying to get a foul.
I think he might have been trying to. Yeah, I think he.
That's what I was trying to figure out. Like, what was that pass?
Yeah, I think.
I don't know what he was doing.
I think it might have been a shot.
He was probably trying to get a foul. He was probably trying to get the foul. Oh, that was smart.
It was a pass at first, but then he just.
Smart thing. All right, I was just okay.
And then, like I said before, I'm more athletic than you. Look, I'm more athletic than you.
Aaron Gordon, Debo, Austin Reeves, MPJ for the 3.
Well, that was a big shot.
Let me know when y'all done.
Shot, get it in.
We done.
But D'Lo came back in the following possession.
That's 7.
Nice layup to put the Lakers back up 2. Jamal Murray tied it. LeBron came through, put the Lakers back up 2 again. Following Nuggets play, Jamal Murray said, y'all too old for all this. Take this work. So game tied at 99. Yeah, you know.
Definitely.
Hey, it was an intriguing
You gotta
game.
make that.
But this was the game right here. Bron missed 3.
Yeah, you got to make that.
Jamal Murray took matters into his own hands.
Gotta do it.
Y'all over here smiling and shit. Smiling and giggling and shit.
I got to do 100 more.
No, you drop and give me 50, Sean.
Shit.
But Jamal Murray with the step back at AD's grill.
See, that's what they get. That's what you do push-ups for. You do push-ups so you ain't got to get your ass lit up like that.
So watch it again since y'all want to rub it in. Murray scored 14 of his 20 points in the 4th quarter, including the game winner.
Wow.
Now, AD finished with 32 and 11. Didn't score in the 4th quarter, missed his final 6 shots. He looked gassed late in the game. Joker did not, in case you were wondering. Nuggets scored on 8 of their final 9 possessions to get the win. Can you go ahead?
Oh, no. Hey, man. Hey, you know what I've been saying, dog. Hey, Nikola winning this bag, right? You pulled out a diaper.
What else?
Pulled out a burp rag.
Yeah. Soiled diaper. Soiled diaper.
Hey, gonna burp the baby, you know what I'm saying? Hey, you know, hey.
Well.
Hey, that's classy. Welcome to the show, kid. Yeah.
I'm living in.
Yeah. I've been waiting for you to show up.
I don't appreciate y'all planning that out before the show. Y'all putting it in the script.
Joker is y'all
Good
daddy.
look on you, though.
Okay, good.
Hey,
Okay.
Joker is y'all daddy.
burping babies, man.
Yeah,
If he dies, he dies.
If he dies, he dies.
Telling you, hey, man.
Wow.
Yo.
Nasty work.
Yeah.
Damn, brother.
Listen, AD couldn't do nothing with him on the block.
We were going to have an AD Defensive Player of the Year discussion.
Sure. What's
yesterday?
No. What's more disappointing?
Yesterday.
24 points in the first half just to fuck up my pick'em. Just to fuck up my pick'em.
You took the lower on Anthony Davis.
Took the lower on.
Oh, you didn't think it was going to be
rebounding?
Yeah, you didn't think it was going to go back to back.
He was going to get enough, but not enough.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
But 24 in the first half, you really just fucked my shit up. So I'm like, all right, he should have 40, 50 tonight.
Yeah, he had 24 in the first half. Should have.
Crickets. CeeLo, you come out smoking. And you just put that shit out. Like, we ain't gonna smoke no more.
Too fire.
It's too fire. I'm gonna put no.
Save for later.
Where the hell is Lemon Daddy though? Where's Lemon Daddy?
Papa de Limon.
You know,
Where's Mr. I'm him?
He probably selling.
Where's Mr. I'm him?
He probably selling regular season. He probably selling regular season.
Now you worth the 50 they gave you. I thought you was worth more. Now I knew.
Oh, shit.
I knew you wasn't gonna be the nigga you thought you was.
Yeah, that was.
You not invited to the fucking cookout, Lemon Daddy.
He is not the nigga that we thought he was.
He's not.
You
Justin Bieber. You Justin.
You know the problem with them is, this is the playoffs, and subbing is very crucial in the playoffs. And he's probably the only coach that's trying to sub 5 players in the game. Right? This is the playoffs. Right? TV timeouts, everything is a little bit longer, so you need to really focus on keeping your stars in the game, right? Vincent played 13 minutes, pointless. Dinwiddie, 10 minutes, Prince. You can't play all of them. I'm sorry, they're all guards. You can't play all of them. So pick one, right? What's the difference between Prince and Dinwiddie? Both defensive players, right? Minded. They're supposed to be shooters from the outside. At least Dinwiddie can play point guard. So that's your point guard coming off the bench. You play a 6-7 man rotation, right? Josh Hart, 48 minutes, 46 minutes. Those guys are not coming out of the game, right? You're subbing at the 12-minute, at the 9-minute mark. You're the first coach subbing. 9-minute mark, you're putting this guy in. 8-minute mark, subbing him in. You're subbing too much, man. Right? I'm sorry. And when the playoffs, my playoff experience, 4 games was shit. Out of the 6 games we played, 5 of the games, it was 46 minutes, 46 minutes, 48 minutes, 52 minutes, 53 minutes. There's no time to come out. There's no time to come out of the game. If they want to sub their best player and I get to come and eat, let's do that. But either Anthony Davis or LeBron or both got to play 45 plus. This is the playoffs, sir.
No doubt.
You got 3 players that shouldn't even think about, unless they get in foul trouble, don't even think about subbing them out of the game. If you want to do the sub, timeout. Shit, you timeout. Yeah, we got to be real.
Last minute of quarters.
No doubt.
You subbing them at the 4-minute mark and the penalties here. You subbing them out 4-minute mark and the penalties here. LeBron James is on the bench in the penalty. Hey.
No, sir.
Got to keep it real. Y'all got to say what's really going on out there. Dinwiddie is on that bench like, I can't believe they playing this motherfucking white boy over me.
All right, well.
He ain't giving us shit. Darvin, what is you seeing in him that you don't see in me? I'm me.
And what is it?
This boy scores. Dinwiddie is an instant offensive six-man threat.
I agree. I'm saying, what do you think it is that
The
Darvin
longevity
sees
of
that-
Lemon Daddy proving that he can play with LeBron. LeBron likes him. He can be a dual threat. He can pass. He can facilitate. But he don't have
I
that
ain't seen
grit.
that
He
in
don't
these
got
2
that
games.
green light that like when this type of moment pops up, Dinwiddie can go get you some buckets.
Yes.
But is he?
Because he's discombobulated.
Then I don't need him.
Exactly.
I don't-
And that's what I said.
I don't need this
When he
combobulated.
got there, I was saying that. I was like, look, this is not the spot for Dinwiddie.
You don't need discombobulated?
I don't need this combobulated. 10
Not
minutes,
the spot.
1 shot, get the fuck out of here.
Exactly. He
I don't
can't
need,
find his
Dinwiddie-
shots.
Dinwiddie, if you the shooter, shoot.
Shoot it. It's not coming to him.
That's my thing with basketball players, man. Do what you do. If you're not doing what you're doing, get the fuck off my court.
10 minutes, Gil.
You 10 minutes, you to score. I don't need you coming out here trying to be motherfucker.
Fit in and shit.
I don't need that from you. I need buckets.
None of that.
Hey, what's the little one name? Sam Vincent, Gabe Vincent, Gil Vincent. Whatever you did in Miami,
Do it here.
Do that shit here.
Absolutely.
You come in here doing some shit that I signed you when you was looking like that. You come in. If you don't want to look like that, go the fuck back. I'll pay you to play over there. You're not going to come in here and bring me something that, no. Do what y'all do. That's my problem with these dudes.
What did Mario say? What did Norris say? When you play with LeBron James, it's different.
My contract says I am a shooter.
LeBron said, sit your ass in the corner.
Then don't pass it about. If that bitch touch my hand, I'm shot. Shot. Swing it.
Hey, what you say when he come down the court, he do this?
Hey, he gonna have to, hey.
When LeBron, this nigga,
he playing
you better not miss a motherfucking another one. Hey, you better not miss another one.
I can tell you this, if I'm on a team, he gonna have to have these. Acrylics. He gonna have to have them, because them regular ones gonna be gone, motherfucker. He gonna be doing this the whole time. Get his ass out of here. Get his ass out of here. Get his every game, goddammit. He gonna have to put some fake ones on there, because I'm shooting that shit.
We can't replace it. We ain't got nobody else.
Everyone.
Ron, we ain't got nobody else.
Oh, shoot. Oh, crazy. That's that. Like even with D-Lo. D-Lo went, whatever he went first game, cool. I can deal with you taking the shot. I can't deal with you just being out there. You know what I mean? That's my thing. I just can't be, you can't just be out there on the court 10 minutes, one shot. Like, I'd rather you be 0 for 10. At least you out there being effective, right? If it ain't your shot, it ain't your shot, but you still being a part of this, right? Don't just be out there just being hot potato, man. Like, come on, Dinwiddie, you know we get buckets in the Valley.
Hey.
Go out there, hey, 0 for 12, 10 minutes, cool.
Austin Reeves, 9 points, 33 minutes.
That's
6 boards, 2 assists, right? 33 minutes. Now, Dinwiddie plays 10 minutes.
0. No.
1 assist.
I don't even know.
Now, you got to understand, as a role player coming off the bench, there is a mentality that we have. Whether I'm going to play some minutes tonight or I'm going to get these sporadic-ass 3 minutes in the first quarter, 2-3 minutes, and then give my last 2 minutes in the end. Like, that shit, I'm just gonna be honest, that shit will drive you through the fucking roof when another motherfucker out there playing in front of you that ain't giving a shit. Why is he getting them minutes and I'm not? When you know I can.
You ain't giving me shit
But
either.
You know I can do it.
I don't know.
I'm giving the minutes.
I gave you 10, you gave me 1 shot. I'm good. What you gonna get next game is the same amount of minutes. But you give me 10 minutes and you gave me 8 shots, like, all right, Dinwiddie's been aggressive. But the fact that you doing 10 minutes, that means I give you 30 minutes, motherfucker, you giving me 3 shots. But I know how to do math. 10 minutes, 1 shot, 20 minutes, 2 shots, 30 minutes, 3 shots. Sit your ass down.
That is accurate mathematics.
I ain't trying, you know what I mean?
Hey.
And that's my guy, but come on, man. Get in that motherfucker, get the shaking and shooting.
Austin Reeves gives you 30 minutes, though.
That was
33.
All I can do is go off of what you're giving me as a player. And that's what players don't understand. You can't sit there looking at somebody else's minutes saying, if I had the moment, what are you doing with the minutes you giving me? Right? If you giving me these minutes, then I can only judge you off of that. All right, okay, you only gave me 4 shots in 22 minutes. Now, when I want to sub you, that's all I'm thinking about. When I need someone to give me some points, I need points on the board. I can't look at you, even though you're the scorer, because you're not doing it for me.
But those two aren't the biggest issue that the Lakers have right now.
Nah.
What is the biggest issue that the Lakers have right now, sure?
What Denver got. And they don't have anybody that can slow down. Sorry, I'm reading them here. They have nobody that can guard Jokic.
Defensive player of the year. The defensive player, the guy who wants to be defensive player of the year.
Yeah, I heard that. But
you see that thing over there on his shoulder?
Listen, when he made up his mind yesterday that he was going to get on the block, which is what
AD
we talked about yesterday. No, when Jokic did, like, he went to AD couldn't do anything with him. So to me, I hear what you're saying about
Dinwiddie?
Dinwiddie and Reeves. Like, that's not the biggest problem they have.
So, talk about the Nuggets. Let's talk about Jamal Murray and that step back to win the game.
Ooh, that was ugly.
After the game, Jamal Murray and AD reflected on the shot seen around the basketball world.
Walking triple-double.
Oh, wait.
No, not this one.
Nah.
I don't think they have I don't think they just have a solo shot. They should have just fast forwarded.
Nah, that was post-game sound. We'll get it queued up in a second. I will keep this diaper on my shoulder for the remainder of this Laker segment.
Aww.
Still burping the baby. You got indigestion.
Where? So we're pulling that up right now. In the meantime, download the Underdog Fantasy app. Use promo code GIL. They'll match your first deposit up to $100.
Every single one of them told me to keep shooting. Keep shooting. Be aggressive. Keep shooting. Even when I was throwing up that bullshit floater, they told me to stay aggressive and keep looking for it. Keep hunting it. I had the ball with a few seconds left, and I knew once I made a couple, the next one should go down as well.
What happened in that last play?
Jamal Murray made a shot.
So, as we pointed out, Jamal Murray had 6 points in the first 3 quarters, 14 points in the fourth to finish with 20, including that step-back game winner over Anthony Davis. The Nuggets have now won 10 straight games over the Lakers and 6 straight in the playoffs.
He said the coach told him just keep shooting, or he said
teammates,
players?
Yeah, teammates. Said Joker kept giving him the rock, like, nah, you gonna, whether you like it or not, you're gonna get some buckets.
Yeah.
Confidence.
Got his confidence back right. So, Gil, you're a Clippers fan now.
Yep.
But in a hypothetical world, if you were a Lakers fan, if you could put your mind there, if you could disavow your Clipper fandom for just one moment and just pretend
to be a Laker fan?
Just, like the bulk of your life prior to about 7 days ago. How do you feel after a loss like this?
I feel that, see, it's hard to put yourself as a Laker fan right now when you've been Clippers to the blood. That blue and that red, that just thrives in my body right now.
Shout out Clipper
Trying to throw in purple and gold.
He's good at what he does. He's so good. He's hurting inside.
So
deep inside.
Shout out Clipper Daryl.
He was hurt. He was hurt.
So what I'm saying is, when are you gonna just? This is all pride at this point now, right? I mean, you're playing against a dude who clearly does not respect you one bit, right? You get up. Out of the 10 losses, how many games have the Lakers been up in the third? Right?
A good
big. The last year, big, right? These dudes are looking at you like, we don't give a fuck what y'all go. Y'all can go up 30. They looking at you like, y'all ready? All right, let's just turn it on these fucking. And that's how they're treating you. They're treating you like they don't give a shit what you got going on. They don't care. You are irrelevant to them. So as a staff ourselves, there needs to be a point where you say, all right, fuck this. This ain't even about basketball no more, all right? This is about pride. We're going to go out there and each one of y'all beat y'all matchup. AD, I don't give a fuck what you do. He is giving 20, and fucking 20, all right? You need to go out here and have 70, all right? Because at this point, that's the only way you're going to beat your matchup. Give us 70. Because you trying to match him, it ain't working. All right, goddamn it, take some pride. I don't give a fuck what you do. 6 fouls in the first quarter, do something. Because what you trying to do ain't fucking working. It ain't working. And at this point, I'm not subbing you out. You, all 48 minutes. Only way you coming out of this game is if you fucking foul out. Period. So if we win or lose, it's on your 5. We're not gonna blame nobody else. Hey, Dinwiddie, what's in there? Y'all can wear motherfucking regular clothes. Y'all ain't getting this fucking game right here. All 5 of y'all
don't even have a jersey.
I'm not subbing nobody right now.
You just going 4.
I'm not gonna say, oh man, he came in, he gave us 22 minutes, he ain't doing that. No, 48 between y'all. Y'all playing every minute. We're gonna see what y'all can do.
You know,
that's what I'm doing game 3.
You know what's beautiful?
Nothing.
Watching AD feel like he's supposed to be the defensive player of the year. And you got this man head up. No help. Woo, we get to see it. We get to see it. Now, he can't guard you now. First half, he showed this what you supposed to do against him, AD. He can't fuck with you either. But down on that other end, that shit look nasty. Because now when you start sending people at Joker, what he do best? I facilitate. And he's getting offensive rebounds because you don't like to box out. But the one thing we talk about, though, is the Jamal Murray shit. If you're the defensive player of the year, and it's a question to you, you get switched off, 10 seconds left. Do you bite down? Do you really like, or you think this is about to be sweet? I'm about to get I need a stop. I gotta get a stop right here.
But if you listen to what Jamal Murray said, he said, I've made a couple shots over in the day before in these situations.
Yes.
So they want, and we say when he switched out there, so they was looking for the switch.
Yes.
Right? I ain't never been in too many situations where motherfuckers wanted me on them.
Nope, not me.
Yeah.
Not for game. I can tell you that shit right now. Motherfuckers gonna run everything in their power
for game
to get me off of that. Whoever they star player, they want me as far away from the basketball as they can get me.
Yes.
So that's the difference.
This is when this is when a coach supposed to tell Anthony Davis this. Make him go all the way
to the basket.
Because us guards, we have a hero complex.
Yes.
Our hero complex says Michael Jordan,
Kobe Bryant, nigga.
Kobe Bryant's jump shot. So when we sit here with the 3-2-1, it's only for a jumper.
Only.
We don't want no game-winning layup. That shit don't look cute. It don't look cute.
And it rarely happens.
No, that's what we want to. So you should already be, as a big man, you're a coach, but obviously they never played the game to even know that. As a coach, you should already know as a big, push him all the way to the basket because he doesn't want to finish him layup.
Yeah.
And what do you have in your advantage in that moment? Size.
Yep. And length.
I'm fucking taller than you. You drive to the basket, there's a good chance I can block this motherfucker.
And LeBron back there too.
What LeBron did earlier in the game, meeting Jamal Murray at the rim and catching that, because that could have went the other way very quickly.
But it's just,
think about it. He's thinking about that.
So he worried about
already beat my shit already.
Yeah. But Anthony Davis terrified to let him go by. See, it's the total opposite than what you're saying. He thinking, I can't let you go by me. So I gap you when the game on the line. Instead of me,
hope you miss.
You boom, boom, me taking a step forward.
Yeah.
And stick.
It's the play. It's tie game. No matter what I do, worst case scenario, we go to overtime.
Yeah.
Which means my confidence is out of roof, right? Because I'm gonna just do whatever I can. Shake,
get loose.
If I miss it, it's overtime. There's no point. So the fact that should be. That's what I'm saying, and that's why I say sometimes as a player, coach, you have an advantage. Because you've been in situations like that. That's what I would have been telling him. When you switch off, it's tie game. Make him go to the basket because that's not what he wants to do. He wants to he gonna pull up for the three, stepper, mid-range. That's the shot he's gonna take because that's the one that looks better on film.
Yeah, and I know you're saying the coach, but AD should know that.
Yes.
But he's never been a guard. He's never been sitting with the Michael Jordan in the
game long enough. And I don't know, how much time was on the clock? Not much.
Nothing.
Like you, as a player, though, in that moment, you should know that. It's got to be, you know what, I'm going to get out on you, and if you beat me, I got help side. Somebody is coming, but I'm not going to give you this shot. And Jamal Murray on the other side is like, oh, I've been here before. Right?
And it's the person I want on me.
I've hit shots over him before.
Yeah,
not I made layups or I dumped him.
I'd have hit him with a few layups. No, he did not say that.
Hard contest. Don't foul. As a defensive, you're thinking, man, listen, hard contest, it's a tie game, 6 seconds left. Stay close, don't foul, hard contest. If he makes it over my hand on a hard contest, cool. But if he's hitting me with a step back on a jab to the basket and he creates his space, that's his shot in workouts. That's a workout shot.
Yeah.
So for you to fall for it means that you were scared. Like, can you say, I'm scared that he'll go by me? That, to me, even though you're a great defensive player, in those moments is where you break down as a bad defensive player.
He got caught in that bear trap. Boy, fall into this pit hole. Yeah.
Gotcha.
and that's weird because he's going right too. Right step back, because he got an angle back in. So
that's a hard shot.
Some would call it luck.
But here's one thing that, as an offensive player, and this is why James Harden gets his step back off. As a right-handed defender, right, it's easier to step back because as a shot blocker, right, when the drive goes, you have to turn your whole shoulder to angle at the basket. Once you turn your shoulder, a guard has learned to step back. Now I got to come back out of it and try to test with this arm, right? Because I already turned this one, right? It's easier for you to push me left because you can run, and jump with your right hand. Right? So as a right-handed, it's better for you to understand how to move right with a step back because that defensive player has to turn and cross his hips, which you get the snap back, and then he has to come out of it.
It's a further way.
Yeah, it's further away for. But a lot of right-handers don't know how to go right and shoot right.
All right, well, let's go back. It's not good. Thankfully, direct deposit will be here in 10 days.
Direct deposit on us. No. Fix your soul.
It will help me get a ton of Sparks jerseys and refocus and recenter my attention.
Sparks?
To my new favorite team, Sparks and the Aces. Gotta
balance it out.
Have the safety pick as well, just because you never know. But let's go back to an important moment late in the third quarter. LA.
You said a safety
Wait, hold.
No, Aces.
What do you mean important in the third quarter? Did you say important in the third?
Important moment late in the third. It was an important moment, Gil.
In the third quarter?
Every play.
I think he want to move on from this segment, period.
No, we're still going. Every play impacts the outcome of the game.
What's important in the third quarter?
We got that video. So, the Nuggets coming back. D'Lo appeared to get fouled by MPJ on the drive to the basket. Play was reviewed and deemed, Kenyon, your favorite word, no.
Marginal.
Marginal contact. Foul was ruled a no call.
Huh?
How was that significant?
Let me finish.
Okay.
It was significant.
It was significant.
That was a huge.
It was?
Let's see. Because they up 10.
Okay. They could have went up 12.
No, but would that have been would that have been like a foul that keeps him out of the fourth quarter?
No, I'm saying that would at least give him 2 more points going into that fourth quarter.
No, but what I'm saying is, no, what I'm saying is like, okay.
But they challenged it. Denver
challenged it.
They won the challenge.
Denver won the challenge. No foul.
Okay.
I'm just continuing.
Because he should have been going to the free throw line.
Should have had an opportunity to get 2 points.
Okay.
All right.
Based on just the NBA rulebook.
Could have made a difference in the end of the game.
Could have.
Every play matters. Should have, would have, could have.
Making that 3-pointer.
Could have, would have, should have.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm just saying.
LeBron could have made that 3-pointer.
But if he made it and they overturned it, then we would probably talk about that.
Yeah.
So D'Lo offered his thoughts after the game with the following tweet. Said, that's a foul. We all saw it on national television.
We all saw it on national television.
We did.
That's the only thing he tweeted?
Not a big D'Lo Twitter follower, but
okay. But he didn't say nothing about his second half performance.
Pronounced, he made it roll. And then LeBron also offered his thoughts.
In the press conference?
I don't understand what's going on in the replay center, to be honest. I think I said it this year or last year, whatever. D'Lo clearly gets hit in the face on the drive. What the fuck do we have a replay center if it's going to go? It doesn't make sense to me. It makes no sense to me. It bothers me. I'm sorry I didn't answer your question, but that shit is like. And then I just saw what happened with the Sixers-Knicks game too. What are we doing?
My real question is, when did LeBron start wearing his watch on his left hand? Since his left hand.
He's supposed to wear it on, Gilbert.
He's right-handed.
But he's not. He's always.
It's not a handedness.
Then he eat with his left.
I thought you wear it on the opposite of whatever you are.
But he's ambidextrous because he do whatever he wants.
That's why I noticed, because he used to wear it on his right. That's how I knew he was left-handed.
He's never worn his work.
That was his clone.
Always.
That was his clone. His clone don't know left from right.
No, in the play, when we played him, I noticed he was left-handed because he used to wear his watch on his right hand.
He ain't know no better. Yeah, he ain't know no better.
You're not supposed to.
Everybody wears their watch on the left hand.
Right hand.
Oh, I thought you wear it on the. I thought
the way is to wear your watch on your left hand.
Oh, is that a thing?
When you're,
I thought it was opposite.
you're a gentleman, you understand how to wear your watch.
Oh, okay. I thought.
I just check my phone now. I don't even need them.
Remember, I'm just wearing watches, but I thought it was always the opposite of what you are.
It's always been left.
It's always been left.
Because
Okay.
if you put it on your other hand, you got to be able to wind it. And
I don't. Yeah,
just wear.
This is my first.
There for a reason.
I thought they made for left-handers.
They don't make it. Ain't like
he's left-handed. Yeah.
It ain't like golf clubs.
Oh, no, okay. So it's watching. Okay.
No, they ain't making left-handed people watching shit.
I can't believe it.
I know Gil used to be a Lakers fan. He's now, since, so he's doing his Clipper trolling thing. But this call wasn't the reason the Lakers blew a 20-point lead. Let's get that.
Do you want every call?
Okay. Question.
I'm asking.
Do you think it was a foul or not? Is all I want to know.
No question. What? Okay, so
you didn't think it was a foul?
No.
What is the reason? Because we see him getting hit in the face.
Ball gone.
The ball gone.
Ball gone already.
Okay.
You didn't think that was a foul?
So they said
it didn't affect the shot.
That was a foul.
Okay, so
after the ball was gone.
Okay, now
it's a foul.
Now let's.
You can call it, but it's not a shooting foul.
Okay, so now let's take.
But
call it.
I hear you.
Okay, so let's take that and just exaggerate it on every other play.
Yeah.
Right, that happens, right?
Exactly.
So if you shooting a jumper and it's already out of your hand, I come and smack the shit out you, is that on the ground or is that 3?
It's a loose ball foul.
Loose ball foul.
Loose ball foul.
What do you think they're gonna do? They're gonna give you 3. Right? Because most fouls that happen on 3-point shooters, the ball's gone already.
Plays at the rim are different, you know that. So
plays at the rim are different.
You can listen.
Yeah. So if I go and throw a floater, and then someone swipes me out,
Jay Williams, he went up that motherfucker. He went up, let the ball go. I went to contest it. The ball gone. I clipped him right across his eyebrow. I hit him. Boom. The ball was gone. They didn't call shit. He landed on the ground leaking. They didn't call shit. The ball gone already. I felt and I knew I hit him too. I was like,
it depends on the time and score,
right? But they didn't call it. I'm just saying. So once the ball gone, you know how Shaq used to do. He go up to block it, and
Shaq did it all the time.
And he hit you once the ball gone.
Yeah,
it's not a foul. You hit the ground, you boom, and you like, damn,
Shaq.
They never called.
Yeah,
right.
It's the same.
Shot block. Once the ball gone, I can take you out.
Yeah.
And if somebody who I really don't like, listen, dog. You been out there running your mouth? I'm gonna let you get that bitch up, and I'm gonna boom your.
So do you have to be like contesting at the same time?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
You gotta be already.
It's a late foul.
Or I'll come down across your shit.
Yeah.
You already on the ground. I come boom, right across your shit.
That's the
follow through.
Oh, right across your shit.
Okay, so now, like on stuff like that, right? See, it's okay. Now when you're shooting a shot, and then they say you have to allow the player to come back down.
Yeah.
So if you shoot it, and then Shaq used to stick his foot under there, they made it. He has to be able to come down.
That's a foul.
It don't work when you're making.
That's a shooting foul.
Yeah, it's a shooting foul.
Yeah.
See, the ball is already coming.
Because he's coming down, he doesn't have a.
That's different because it's not.
So
Plays around there. Listen, post play. You know, man, post play and perimeter play different.
Okay.
Around that rim, plays to call it around that rim is different.
Because you got to finish. So he's
that
not finished.
play though, it was a foul.
He hit him in his face. Like
they said no.
The fact that they went and reviewed the shit
and still said
no foul.
Because it didn't affect the shot. It didn't affect his actual shot
But
at
it's
the
still
rim.
a foul. So even if you're not saying a shooting foul, it's a loose ball foul.
But it's not.
They at least get the
We're
ball
in the
back.
playoffs and we trying to get the game
and that's
played a certain way.
It just seems weird that like I can go in for a layup and then when I let it go, you smack my arm and they're like, nah.
Because then we have to call every single foul at that point.
Shot.
We got to call everything.
Then if you're not going to do it,
or you might have a ref come
when that
through late
happens,
and blow
you
the
got to be
whistle.
consistent.
Right?
Then
you're like, God damn, I know I got it.
You want to call it when you don't, based off of who took the shot.
Well,
because
that's what
if
they've
that's
been
a
doing
different
for
player,
years.
if that's a different player,
right,
you're going to call the foul and you're probably going to give him 2 free throws.
Okay,
if it's a different player.
If D'Lo is not the guy that likes to go to the rim and he very rarely goes in there, then he goes in there, throws some bullshit up. He gets hit.
It was a quality shot.
Quality shot, but he gets hit.
Quality attempt.
Okay, quality
That's scoring the basketball.
Left hand layup because he is lefty. Cool. It don't go in. It's soft. This playoff basketball. We trying to set the tone here. We're not gonna call that shit. Then we're gonna review it and we're gonna say marginal because
so you may not call it live, no problem. But now you've had your replay center.
Six eyes on site and multiple eyes at the replay.
Back it to the left, back it to the left.
He did get hit.
But for LeBron to make it a thing in the press conference.
Yeah, this is, I think
he was
weird. Like this is like, if this was like a play that would have
dictated the game.
if this is a play that says, all right, Michael Porter Jr. would have got like his 5th foul.
Yeah.
Right? His 5th foul, and then starting the 4th quarter, he wouldn't have been there. Then I can understand you complaining. But if this is dude's 2nd foul, let it go.
Yep.
That shot at the end of the game,
I don't even think it was about, they lost.
Yeah.
So,
Every play matters.
yeah, it's like I gotta.
The most important play on that was that goddamn, the dude fell. They could have called an offensive foul right there on the push with LeBron. They could have called that. They didn't call it. You have a wide open shot. You missed it. He came down. He hit the game winner.
Yeah. That dagger Michael Porter hit was.
I mean,
Oh yeah.
and you
that
got
was a dagger.
I mean, the game was won. You had a chance to win the game on a 3.
But Cheryl, what you said though,
Bad play.
the fact that they lost, and you saying that,
Yeah.
I don't like that shit. I don't like that blaming, trying to find an excuse about how, what are they doing in the replay center? What are they doing here? And when we look at it on the other game and they was trying, man, fuck all that. You missed the 3.
And a free throw.
because he was
You
frazzled.
missed the 3. Wide open, bro. We won't even be talking about this replay shit at all. If you hit that shot, you win the game. That's the difference. That you're saying, like, the fact that you lost is a problem. Because if you win, it's not a fucking
And he
problem.
told the Nuggets to challenge a play earlier in the game, a little sarcastically. They challenged and got the call. So
You the
at that
king,
point,
right? You the
at that
best
point,
to ever play. I don't want to hear no fucking excuses.
Rashad, best thing I heard you say all day.
I'm just saying.
Can you
Taking
repeat
it back.
You the king and what?
Taking it back.
You the king and ...
Taking it fucking back, man.
I need to find some comfort in this moment of grief.
Fucking Denver Nuggets. Denver Nuggets, man.
Burp the baby.
Burp the baby. Exactly. I'm like, man, fuck that shit, man.
Baby
What you the king of, man?
Putting the baby up for adoption.
What'd you say? The baby crying?
Baby crying.
Shit, man.
Yeah.
Who had the better mic drop, AD or LeBron?
AD's was on some.
Like even this, right? You start off the 3rd quarter. Obviously, we know the 3rd quarter has been the Lakers' y'all problem, right?
I don't like you talking like
I'm
this.
just saying,
but
you
I
go to
understand
Anthony
it.
Davis at the beginning of the 3rd, bucket.
Yeah.
LeBron takes a jumper. You go back to Anthony Davis, bucket, right? And 1. Now you got Austin Reeves coming out there chucking a 3.
Yep.
I mean, he made it. Then you got D'Angelo taking a 3. Then you got Rui coming in taking a 3. Then you got LeBron taking a step back. Then you got LeBron taking a 3. Then you got Anthony Davis again making a layup. Once he made the first 2,
keep going.
Keep going. Keep going. Like, hey, happy fucking feet, everybody. Relax.
Chill.
We're going to keep going down here until they figure something out.
Feed the
right?
monster.
You are killing Anthony Davis's momentum, right? He came out, hit his first 2. He's going. Keep going until he missed 2. Let him say, all right, cool. Take that shot. Don't go away from him because you want to get your points off.
Ain't that game recognition and team recognition?
Yeah.
Like if I'm Austin and I'm not, he wasn't open on them shots that he was making, right? I'm thinking Austin Reeves it wasn't a wide open 3 that he hit, but. To your point, they was working on that coming out of halftime in the warm-ups. They was doing the pick and roll, pick and pop. Ooh, we're going to give it AD scored twice in a row. Why the fuck would everyone on the court not realize that? Like, no. Let's go back to it. Run it again, bro. Run it again. I don't be understanding. That's the shit that would like, even in pickup, we had 24 hours. Bro, we rolling this shit until I miss.
Self-awareness, man, it's still self-awareness, right? If you're not self-aware in the game, and that's why I said it's when it comes down, like for Denver, with 3 minutes left, you got to be at 10-15 because obviously, like they did, 8 for 9 at the end of the game, they're playing perfect basketball.
Execution.
Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this, sir. You got a matchup, right? Anthony Davis is clearly, he got it going early, right?
Mm-hmm.
The minutes that LeBron is on the floor and LeBron and Lakers 9 minutes. When Anthony Davis is on the floor, we agree that he should be featured.
Yeah.
Right? Even with LeBron on the floor, we say he should be featured.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the problem with this new NBA, and LeBron has fallen into this instead of him going back to the roots of we're gonna milk shit. Damn these plays that me and Darvin gonna have to have a conversation. damn these plays, Darvin. We got a clear advantage right here. And while I'm on the floor, how many plays you got in that motherfucking, whatever that little card is, that got number 3 above the motherfucker? How many?
No doubt.
I hope a lot.
We gonna run every single one of them bitches while he is on the floor.
Yeah.
I ain't saying he gotta shoot that bitch every time, but Anthony Davis needs to touch this bitch every time down.
What did Andre Miller used to do?
Man, I'm just, man, listen.
Andre Miller, hey, not. Hey, coach, chill.
We're gonna run turn 4, turn 3. And then we're gonna, listen, man, go back to old school. We need to get him a touch. Drop it, turn, cross.
Turn LeBron around.
What? Yes.
Right?
Run a cross screen with LeBron James and Anthony Davis. See how you guard that shit.
Pick the picker.
You force Denver to have to make some.
Dan, listen, man, you go back to the basics, man. I know when Denver need a bucket, what they do. Hey, big fella.
Pick and roll. Over there, big fella.
Big fella. You're going to throw that motherfucker right down and you're going to get to doing your motherfucking shit, right? We need a bucket, and this is LeBron.
No doubt.
Dude, you need to demand that.
Turn 4-5. Yeah, LeBron. D-Lo, go to the side. You left-handed, go there. Yeah. Right? LeBron, turn them. Right? If they don't know how to play that, you got LeBron turning close to the basket. If they don't play that right, boom, dump it in. Right? Now you got Anthony Davis by himself with LeBron right there. Easy bucket, man.
Old school.
Now you still got spread.
Put LeBron at now the floor is more spread out. You put him above the free throw line, duck in, spin lob. Dude, he gonna get the ball. If I'm on that motherfucker, and if I'm on the bench and if I'm LeBron, if I ain't in the game and they call something else, I'm standing up.
Yes.
Turn from the, we not doing that, man. And the shit is on the line.
For sure.
And he had it rolling. For him to only get one shot to like not the last 19 minutes of the game.
Come on now.
Ain't no way. When I was with J Kidd, ain't no way that I'm gonna go that long and I got a guy that as smart as LeBron's supposed to be, and Anthony Davis don't get a touch.
And let's think of this.
Yeah.
The last 3 out of 4 possessions for Denver was dribble handoff with Murray and Jokic.
Yeah, they played.
Murray went to the mid-range. He brought them back into the game. Taking their time to execute. Hey, listen, calm the fuck down. Joke. And that's what he said in the press conference. He said, look, Joker just kept coming to me. Like, I wasn't thinking that I've been missing too many shots. They're like, no. Let's go to what we know.
Yeah, well, it should be equal opportunity.
Yeah.
And we don't get paid.
I said it shouldn't be.
Oh, hell no. Not at this juncture of the season.
Sorry.
So, I want to hit y'all on something
that shit stopped in game 1.
I want to hit you on something AD said after the game. He said, we have stretches where we don't know what we're doing on both ends of the floor. Just got to get it right on Thursday.
You know what? This is what.
As the anchor on defense. As the fucking defensive anchor.
You know what I need to, what he needs to do, Ham, well, it's too late now because you're coming home, right? Defense, you're solid. The offense at the end of the game has always been the problem for you. I'm sorry, but get your defense away from you in the second half. You want to control your offense. And this is why I say these coaches have learned patterns from other coaches. And if you're learning your pattern from another coach and he didn't play this game, he doesn't know what the fuck he's looking at, right? Now, this is what I'm saying. Darvin Ham wants to control his defense. So he wants his defense to be near the bench in the second half, which is stupid because as a coach, your defensive players can hear you, but they can't see you, right? They can hear you, but they can't see you. And then on offense, right, when you want the ball to go to Anthony Davis, they down there looking at the basket. They can hear you, but they can't see you. They can't see nothing you're doing. So you're at a disadvantage on both. Now, if this is my bench and my offense is coming to me, they can see what I'm trying to run. My guard is coming this way. Hey, run, drop him, right? So now, okay, right? That means my guy, if he's going the other way, he ain't got to look and see what coach is trying to go. Now on defense, right, you're there, but where you facing? You're facing me. Push him this way. Make him go that way. Make him go this way. I got Anthony Davis. Hey, no, push it back this way, because he won his right hand. I get to control it from back here because they can visually see me. Whenever coaches did that, I was like, you guys are fucking stupid. Right? Offensive coaches the offensive side has understood that. The defensive side has realized they're handicapping themselves because of it. Because if I'm sitting here playing defense and I can hear you, coach, but motherfucker, as soon as I look that way, he's gone. Like, nigga, what you talking about over there? Which way? Right? Nah. Go left, go left. And I understood that advantage because Coach Eddie, he wants his offense near him.
Yeah.
So because he wants to. So now when I realize on the defense ends, I'm looking at him the whole time. Oh, all right. Deny. Right? So it became
you look
easier.
good. Making you look like you.
Yeah, looking like you out there. and then I started realizing the handicap on defensive coaches, they lose on both sides of the field.
Facts.
Good point.
Very true, Gilbert.
Good point.
Very true.
What you got next, Joe?
Nothing. All right,
The baby sleep?
Let's all go around.
Y'all
the
getting
couch.
sweat, brother?
Let's all go around the couch. Say one nice thing about Darvin Ham.
Is the baby sleep?
Baby been put up for adoption.
Baby
Baby
sleep.
up for adoption?
Sent the baby to Cancun.
Damn.
And the Davis
Get the hotel ready.
need to go. Anthony Davis get about 50 next game.
He gonna have to.
So
Have to.
last question. I know I know what the answer is. Is there any positives the Lakers can take from a loss like this as they come back to LA for Game 3?
Can't play no better. I don't think they can. Listen, so you asking for a perfect. So in order to beat them dudes, right? In the 10 games, I'm still in my partner MG shit, but he's perfectly honest, right about this, right? During the 10 games that the Lakers have lost to the Nuggets, there has probably been every scenario that you can think of. Right?
Yeah, a lot of scenarios, King.
Jokic has played well, hasn't played well. LeBron and AD has played well, not played well. D'Lo played well, hasn't played well. Rui, KCP, every scenario has happened that you can think of during this 10-game win streak that they've done. Right? So you're asking for a perfect game from everybody in order to beat this team, right? Everybody got to be on the A game. Rui got to be on the A game. D'Lo got to be on his shit. Lemon Daddy, as y'all call him, got to be on his shit.
Yes.
Of course, you already know what you're getting from your big two.
It's Lime Daddy now,
right? Like you already know what you're getting from your big two.
Still citrus, best.
So it's
Burns a little bit more now.
yeah.
A little small.
That's some little bitty. That's some little,
a little bit like ooh.
Wow.
I'm serious. Like
They give you the fruit cart.
right, these are the only 2 games we have that is guaranteed, and I'm going to that motherfucker like LeBron, AD, D'Lo. Y'all not coming out of the game. So however you need to mentally think about, you're not coming out. Don't look at me over here, right? I got 2 players I'm subbing, and I'm only subbing them out depending on how they play. Other than that, you 1, 2, 3, 48 minutes, and that's it.
What are they used to, though? What are the Lakers used to at this point?
Losing?
No, Game 3.
Having hope, despite all odds.
Making excuses?
Having hope.
I told you where hope worked.
You know where hope worked.
You know where hope worked.
She's at the Barbary Coast now.
This Game 3, one of them would be sitting out.
Right?
One of these guys would be sitting out during the regular season. Right? They'll be taking a break at this point. LeBron or AD be like, all right, man, go ahead and take it. Let me recharge. Ain't no recharging in the playoffs no more. So y'all got to come back and play another. They gonna be gassed.
Well, good. They
gonna be
playing at
gas.
sea level. He couldn't.
They're not playing no gas.
One thing they could.
Oh,
good.
gas.
They at home now. He can do that shit at home.
Gas?
One
gas.
thing for sure. 2 things for sure. He couldn't have did that shit the first 2 games.
Yeah.
Motherfucker would have been out there with that goddamn defibrillator.
God.
40.
Motherfuckers.
You about to be 40 playing 40.
That goddamn altitude.
You about to be 40 playing 40.
No, you're about to be 40 playing 48.
48. Think about it with no days off.
I'm not giving you shit for 48. Goddamn it. You can rest in. Hey, listen. The way we playing, you can rest in about 4 more days. Goddamn it.
Not if we take
4 more days.
If you take it to 7 games, and then we gotta play 2, 3 games after that. You got a long.
Let's just take it to 5, please. Let's get it to 5.
They didn't got
Let's get it to 5.
Listen, they already done put if necessary next to them motherfuckers. Hey,
no flight schedule.
Hey, they didn't already. If you look on the thing right now, you know how to do in the series. They got game the first 4 games and doing. I'm 5, 6, 7. No motherfucker got if necessary next to right now.
Everybody else got to be announced.
If necessary.
If necessary.
Yeah, they got game times already. Y'all shit got TB motherfucker to be determined on that bitch.
AD got
if
to show
necessary.
up. AD got to show up. Ain't no ducking this smoke. You got to get this all 4 games.
You know what I think the misconception is with Anthony Davis? He's not losing the battle like we would think. No. The problem that he's not realizing or they haven't figured out is this. You're not accounting for Jokic assists. You're looking at the points and rebounds, and it's like, yes, the assists of 20-plus points that he's getting with those 10 assists, which means your 30 points to match his production needs to be 50 now, right? It ain't you got 37, he got 27. Yeah, nah. Those 10 assists is 20-plus points, right? With the 2 points and the goddamn 3. So you're looking at about 26 points that he's passing worth. So that means you don't make passes like that. So you got to get it in blood.
Yeah.
So that means you got to go 50 and 12.
Let me ask you this though. Instead of the 50, what about that 34, 35? The last 12 is in the 4th for AD.
It don't matter.
It would matter because now we getting production from you late game instead of early on.
It's still the same numbers.
I get it. No, I get it. But the numbers that AD's getting down the stretch is going to. They lost by what? 2?
Well, but if he not scoring early,
they're not up by 20.
They're not in the game. They're down a dub.
We have to get the productions from someone else.
But
our focus has to be.
Yes,
we got
a lot, nigga.
No, I know. But look, we're getting AD. We're getting him involved early, right? We're saying let's get AD involved early. But if we changed our direction and say let's get Rui involved early, let's get Austin involved.
No, you asking for this baby to move a refrigerator?
No, I'm asking him to get the remote. I'm asking him to come get the remote. Come give me the remote. Go give me the remote.
You asking the baby to move the refrigerator?
Go give me the remote
without a dolly.
Because remember, if he has 34 at the end of the 3rd, right, and he finished with 37, think about it. You need to score 50, so motherfucker keep going. Score 50, keep going. This ain't no 37. Oh, I got 37, he got 25. No, he don't got 25. He got 40-something because of those assists. Calculate all of it.
What LeBron have?
I don't know. I didn't watch the game because I'm a Clipper fan.
So LeBron
you were watching?
That was not why hey, when I became a Clipper fan and the Bucks fan, I got rid of my Laker Vision TV. I got Clipper Vision. I signed up Clipper Vision. I take this shit real serious. It's playoff time, baby.
We don't have Laker Vision. We have Spectrum Sportsnet. Shout out to the crew.
Y'all got what?
Spectrum.
Yeah, see, I don't fuck with Spectrum.
See, I think he
I got Clipper Vision.
I think if LeBron come in early and he set the tone early and AD finished the game late, you can offset the momentum of the Denver Nuggets with Jokic trying to do to facilitate at the end.
So the second quarter when AD had that little run he had, right? If he don't do that, they not up. But it was a 15 at the. It wouldn't have been up 15.
But LeBron could have done that.
But we're talking about real, but we're talking about the game that happened.
Who can guard LeBron the way that AD was going off? No, LeBron, they can switch that. Literally, LeBron, we gonna drop you. You go to work early. Now that y'all know I can do this to Joker, let's do this in the 4th. Give me the rock and let me get going in the 4th.
But then in the 4th, they feature Nikola, so you gotta like it's.
It's a balance there.
So, but then he's still doing. But to Gil's point. He's scoring and finding, but you only scoring.
But who won the game? Jamal Murray. Jamal Murray hit the 8 points down the stretch. That was the difference maker. AD still did what he needed to do to neutralize Joker, but the fact that there was someone else to step up in the 4th was the difference maker. What I'm saying is AD could have took it over the top. He didn't score in the 4th.
They ain't give him the ball.
Yeah, see, that's the problem.
So if he's not a focus down the stretch, how can we win if we don't have nobody to offset Jamal Murray?
So that's my point that I was making a minute ago, right? LeBron, your IQ is up here. You knew this. You know this man ain't got no shot. You like if one of them assistants or somebody ain't motherfucking yelling, "Hey man, hey, he ain't got to touch."
Not one.
Right? Somebody got to say.
AD got to say it.
I know.
Give me the ball. Bring that shit to me.
AD better get a signal too, motherfucker. You start like, I don't give a fuck what you do. I don't give a fuck what you do. You better start signaling some shit. Motherfucker start doing motherfucker. All right, motherfucker.
Or how about doing one of these motherfucking long timeouts before the coaches come in there? Hey, motherfucker.
Facts.
Hey,
what you doing?
I ain't sniffed that thing in a while now.
Huh? What we doing?
What we doing? We trying to win.
Hey, think of that motherfucker, Dwight Howard down there, the altercation you had with Dwight on defense. Have it on offense with somebody. Hey, start getting ready. We need to see some furniture moving. Little chair moving. Let me get to him. One of those.
So who is he saying it to? Is he saying it to LeBron?
You said it in the air.
Is he saying it to? Hey, Bron, bring that bitch over here.
No, listen, what you do is listen. You get while everybody. You walk over that motherfucker, you just made a blatant statement. It would be shoulder nice to touch that motherfucker, y'all. Whoever it land on,
hey, I'm out here.
Whoever it land on, it land on. But hey, I'm gonna let it be known that I ain't touched this bitch in a while.
Hey, woo! My hands cold out this motherfucker. Woo! I'm out here just playing defense.
Oh yeah.
Can I get a heat pack? Can I get a heat pack?
Oh, y'all think y'all can win without me out there, huh?
Listen, and point up to the scoreboard and see what I did in the first
half. You got to say something.
But we've played it.
Y'all ain't giving me the ball.
We've been there before. That's what I'm saying. Like when you look at it, like this ain't got nothing to do with the outside. You know how to act.
Facts.
I had a Karan Butler on the team. Right? So I had a Karan. Woo! I see we playing favoritism out this motherfucker out here. We playing two-man games. But I thought this was called the Big Three. We out here playing two-man games.
That's my cousin. Don't do that.
No, but that's, you would hear him like, oh, shit.
No, he's saying Karan keeping it real.
But that's what Karan keep it real. Like, I'm out here too. I thought it was a big three.
No doubt.
Stand up, don't even sit down during the time. Hey. Don't even sit down during the time.
Wait till everybody, hey, you the last one. Everybody on there, hey, So is this a big three or is this a big two?
Hey, y'all know I average my vote, right? Y'all know I
average hey, coach getting ready to draw a play up for one of us again? Yeah, four that we're going to do. 4 is out. Drop Karan.
Four is out slash.
4 is out slash for Karan.
All right, last thing, we got to talk a little bit about Joker.
For Karan.
We're going to dribble to Karan. 4 is out reverse.
We got to give the Joker and the Nuggets some love. 27 points, 20 rebounds, 10 assists. His 4th career 25-20, 10 playoff game. Most in NBA history, even more than Wilt, who normally dominates those categories. Jamal Murray coming through with the 20 piece as well, so give him his love. But just looking at Joker, can anyone stop the Nuggets when Joker is playing at this level?
Well, what you mean this level?
Okay, 27-10.
This shit is consistent.
Okay,
but like, what are you
27, but 27, 20, and 10. 27, 20, and 10. I know he's had generational performance before, but that's it's like whatever you got, I've got this for you.
I know what I'm saying. But this is consistent work. Like his level has been, he ain't dipped so consistent. That's just okay. Nobody, because it's been this way for the last 3, 4. Like it's been this way.
The problem is he gets to jump in any lane he wants to jump in. It's like Drake, right? If I'm losing a rap battle, I start singing. Shit, I start losing it. I do a little bit of both, and that's what he's doing. Like if you're holding him to points, he's gonna get the points back in assists, right? So even if he goes 10, 20, and then get 20 assists, 50 points.
Yes.
20 points. 15 rebounds, 15 assists. Like, no matter what he's doing, he is giving you anywhere from 43 to 50-something total points.
Somebody gonna get this work.
It don't matter. And that's what he's bringing, right? It's the body of, if he's having a bad shooting night, the assists, there's no such thing as that, right? If they're not making shots, he's scoring it. So he's gonna give you anywhere from 43 to 50-something points, and that's what you're gonna guarantee from this motherfucker at this point.
Yes.
He is guaranteed 43-something points.
Per night.
Per night.
He's gonna,
With points and assists combined.
Points, assists, and rebounds combined.
Let's talk basketball then, right? Jokic plays in between the lines of eras of basketball. He plays the big man era, take you down to that block and give you work. He plays the pinch post era, Brad Miller, Chris Webber, Vlade Divac. He's the Euro that can give you that bitch on the cuts. He can give you that bitch on the dribble handoff. He can pop and hit the three. Then he goes to get the fucking rebound. He goes to get the rebound. Second jump. Dennis Rodman shit. He's still playing back when the game we love. But then he can adjust to the game that's now, which is him staying in shape. He not gassed out.
Nigga, he playing Denver.
he playing Denver.
So he get to play longer while still collecting the points from the era before, which would have been maximized if he played back then. We would look at him even bigger because he's able to adjust with other centers. 7-1, 7-2, you doing second chance points. You jump hooking motherfuckers. You hit motherfuckers with the up and under. And you pop into the three. And you can dribble handoff, hit the back door. Like, he has such an advantage by being advanced because that's what I think the Euros do. Luka play the same way. Luka goes to get the rebound. He's in there drawing to the fundamental shit as we did when we was coming into camps. Get into the lane, draw to, find the open man. This is simple, fundamental basketball. They both play the same way. And I look at AD, probably the only big man that goes and gets the rebound, which is why him and Rudy and Embiid, they all average the same amount of rebounds, but AD's the only American big that goes and gets the rebound like that. Sabonis, what he do? He go get that shit. Go get it out there. Vukovic, what he do? He go get that shit out the board. Andre Drummond and AD probably the only two that really like, I got to go get these boards. Everybody else is tripping.
I throw Jared Allen in there.
Jared Allen, for sure. He is a monster on the boards. But these are guys, like, that's his role, though, right? That's it. Like, he ain't down there giving you left, right hooks, nothing like that. But Joker, he's playing in between the line, and that's historical because we never seen it. And we got to give him credit because he's took Paul Gasol, Mark Gasol, he's took Vlade Divac, Chris Webber, he's took everybody's game and he's meshed it. And now you ain't got no answer for it.
Analytics fucked them up. Analytics fucked it up. And the only people who are not playing in analytic mode is the European player.
Yep. Facts.
See, because if you look at what Jokic does and what Luka does, is not the analytic part. They're killing you in the post in the mid-range game.
Yes.
Yeah, they shoot threes here and there, but for the most part, all their damage, Shea, all his damage is mid-range.
Absolutely.
So while every other team is adapting to this chuck threes from anybody who look like they open, their best player is being consistent.
And efficient.
And efficient, right? It's all the players that got rid of the mid-range, right? And the guys who still have it today are the ones who actually dominated.
Oof, true. Facts.
Right, y'all sitting there, we don't need to make layups. We're gonna shoot these threes. They making layups. They making layups, y'all.
Facts.
They ain't that motherfucking layup. When you see Jokic, just them some layup. When you see Shea, those are 2 points.
Yes.
Still, if you got a wide open layup and then you back it up to the three to shoot to miss that,
Yeah.
you had a guaranteed 2 to shoot a 3. So there's
Ain't never been a mathematician. I just think if I'm shooting 50, maybe 60% from this distance and 30, low 40s from there, I probably want to shoot from there.
Yeah.
Giannis shooting 60% from 2. Huh? Another Euro, 60, averaging 30 with 60.
And when Murray got hot, what was he shooting from?
Middies.
Middies.
Not even settling for no threes.
That's what I said. It's like it's still the same game, but they made y'all believe because of what Golden State did then.
Yep.
Works for everybody. It doesn't work for everybody, right? And that's why there's an advantage. Like Michael Porter, he's going to be the three-point shooter. Everybody else, they're playing their game.
Yep.
Right? And that's what's going on. Like even with LeBron, like some of those threes.
Bad shots.
They're bad shots.
Yep.
I'm sorry, they're bad. They're bad shots. We can get easier. There's nobody who can contest your shots. Nobody, obviously, they can't stop Anthony Davis down there, right? But we're gonna sit here and just chuck a bunch of threes. Cool. You're not exploiting nobody's bad defense.
And you're the only dude that can do that. That can exploit the defense. Like, nobody fucking guard you. They on your back the whole time. Turn and shoot in the midi. You're 6'9". How are you not doing that every time down?
So let's keep this moving. We talk about Jokic and what he's doing on the court. Let's talk about the Jokic family and how they're dominating off the court. Question a moment after the Nuggets win last night. It's one of Jokic's brothers was caught on camera giving a dude a one-hitter quitter.
Oh, God.
Punching the fans in the stands of Ball Arena. So we saw the close-up on it. The NBA is investigating the situation.
Wow.
Like White Debo. No word where the beach cruiser is.
They're investigating.
Huh?
What they investigating? Whatever was happening on the court, whatever was happening on the court, they was doing it in the sands. Putting foot to ass. They wanted that motherfucker realistic, huh?
Let me show you what it looked like.
Let me show you what he doing. What he doing to the Lakers. See you next game.
No place for that in Adam Silver's league. I think the league needs to make and send a strong message to the Jokic family. I'm thinking 5-game suspension for Jokic.
5 games.
Control your brother, Nicola. Get these 5.
5
Hell
games
no.
suspension.
You know,
like
just
Ryan Garcia out there. Come here, Devin. Let me show you
they
something.
put $2 million on themselves too.
Oh man.
But when you watch that,
Watch your mouth.
that looked like that was some like old school Serbian like that.
Watch your mouth.
That extended beyond what we have going on in this
How long
country.
it took him to take that step down? He said, "Man, watch out. Let me get down here, man. What'd you just say? You supposed to been running. You supposed to been gone."
He took a step down. You should have jumped
Yeah,
over
you
the
should have
next.
kept going.
You should have been motherfucking hopping seats.
Like, what you gonna do? What you gonna? You know how they get caught. What you gonna do? You gonna hit me?
Oh, my God.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I don't
And
know.
that's the thing with fans, though.
Watch your mouth.
Like, you just run your mouth and don't know who is
who's
around,
Yeah.
who can hear what you're saying. He about got what he...
But violence is never the
No, he
answer,
didn't
ladies
get what
and
he
gentlemen.
asked for, but he got it.
And the problem,
No, and there's some, no, you say that shit all you want on your side. Now, some people only understand action.
They understand that one hitter.
Action.
Yeah, because he felt that.
Everybody think they tough till they
felt
get hit in the
bad.
mouth.
Everybody,
hey, you know the best part?
Universal language.
Hey, you know the bad part about it is? Everybody gonna say, "Oh man, you about to get paid." That's the wrong Jokic.
Yeah.
That's not the right. That's not the one that got the money.
So that
He's on a fixed income.
Okay.
He gets $42 a month.
Okay.
He live for free.
He got a horse and a cow. That's
he
it.
got a little plot of land,
Yeah, you about
40
to
acres and
That's
2 horses.
exactly what they go.
But that was his brother Stranja, who played in Europe. Jokic credits him. Jokic. Yeah, I'm fucking up. Fucking my J's up. Jokic credits him with why he fell in love with basketball. So
That's the oldest one.
also seeing where that toughness comes from as well. Cause
Wish
I
you
had a
would.
situation in
He
Denver
ain't
similar.
got. He ain't got no house.
Yeah, I had a similar situation in Denver. Dudes in the stands running their mouth, not knowing who's around.
Mm-hmm.
My partners heard them. And go, hey, what's that shit you talking? Now you want to play victim. No, hey, they followed you upstairs. I don't know if they touched him or not, but he got them moving upstairs. And they were walking behind him.
Yeah.
Like, watch your mouth, man. And then he want to call the league, talk about I sent somebody up there. No, I didn't send anyone. They heard you.
Right.
what
How
happened?
you
Did
gonna
you get
fix
it? Did you get in any trouble for that?
No, I
situation?
told the league, no, I didn't send anyone up there. Like, they called me. No. I told them I know exactly what you're talking about.
Right.
But I didn't send him up there. They heard what he said. So they approached him on their own free will. Do I know the gentleman that approached him? Absolutely.
Yeah.
Did I send them? No. But watch your mouth, man.
Yeah.
Be careful what you saying in them stands, man. You never know who's around.
I know
And
that.
if you
Ain't
get
no
slapped,
telling- ain't no
somebody
telling
slapped
what
the
they
shit out you, I'm pretty sure it was married. Like, you earned, he earned that, whatever was happening, he earned it.
I know the NBA. I know the
But they
NBA.
didn't just pick him out.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna go.
Be like,
I'm
gonna
celebrating
go
my
get him.
brother's win.
Yeah.
And you running your mouth about something that ain't got nothing to do with you. So therefore,
Yeah.
They're gonna try to do one of these. Well, he's gonna be suspended for the rest of the season. He can't get. He can't have tickets. Hey, my sweet. Fuck, this is my arena. You're not gonna tell me who can come in and out of this motherfucker. Jokic needs his brother. Y'all get in the suite, or you can just sit in the locker room, watch from the locker room. But you have access to this building. That fan can get the fuck out of here.
Whatever the investigation is, are you going to find this man and find out what he did?
No.
What he said? Like, yeah, watch your mouth.
watch your mouth, man.
I mean, look,
See, if he did that to one of my Clipper boys,
Woo! You wouldn't do not a dare nothing, Gil.
He's not allowed in this building no more.
What are your Clipper boys?
One of my Clipper boys, he can't say nothing about my Clippers.
Yeah,
I'm just trying to figure out why we live in the age now where people feel like I'm glad I turned over a new leaf. I'm not a gangbanger no more. So the shit that be happening and the fans that feel so comfortable and the people on the outside, ex-teammates, all this shit, they be talking crazy. Like, so crazy to the point where it's like, yeah, man, we'll put hands on them and he be talking crazy on the podcast. It's like, then you see him and everybody want to shake your hand. And they forgot.
Or take pictures.
Yeah, what's up, man? How you doing? Yeah, Yeah. Well, my energy is I'm the bad guy because I don't want to shake your hand. And you're not the homie. Nah, my nigga, you need to move around. Right now. You need to move the fuck around from around me. Over there, somewhere but right here.
Yeah.
Somewhere from near me, my nigga, because I turned over a new leaf. I don't want to be on that energy. I ain't no tough guy. I ain't trying to be on no tough shit. But when you in my circle and you talking square shit.
No square shit in the circle.
Bro. That's when it get pointy. It get pointy in the circle. You was square. Stop that. You coming up saying that dumbass shit. Nigga want to get on a podcast and throw shots and shit. Then you got to fucking see me.
Rashad, it sounds like you're talking about a particular
I'm just saying, when niggas gotta see me, it's different because I guess the camera may not show the muscles the way they look in real time. The muscles look different.
Y'all get a shot of
in real time.
We did see you bang out 100 push-ups during the Lakers highlight, as Kenya pointed out.
But it ain't even about the muscles.
But I'm saying you did about a good 200 just for breakfast.
Come on, let's see a flex. Let's see a flex.
Whatever.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying?
Get it on the camera.
Yeah.
I think he talked to some
I'm just
North Carolina players.
You know, niggas try to, they be seeing is, hey, what's up? Everything good.
I mean, they buff too, though.
Everything is not.
I mean, they not in the arms, but they buff too.
What you mean?
Gil,
they kind of more stomach than arms. But I mean, you know, I'm just saying. But it's a little. I mean, they buff too, though. I'm just saying, just a little bit more here than here. You know,
you gonna have to have your home. You gonna have to have your homeboy.
He just shifted a little bit.
Shifted, right?
So it could be a cool little.
Let's keep this thing moving.
You better have your homeboy.
Let's keep this thing moving.
You gonna need more than you.
Y'all compadres.
You gonna need
get that shit together, man.
Whoever it is, because it just seems like they just like throwing shots.
Y'all the championship team. Get that shit together.
Okay, y'all. I know y'all scared of K because y'all don't want no.
Everybody's scared of K.
Right.
I don't want nobody to be scared.
Right.
I don't bother nobody.
So everybody else on the pod, everybody cool, but you want to throw shots at me because they call me McCann. Y'all don't even know you can't even say my name. You can't even say my name. Y'all not even allowed to say my real name.
Your government, your first, the name on your
government?
That they got to say that guy. Him, you know him. You know that guy. I wish you would. I show up, Candyman.
So 2 more times and you
boy, y'all better stop fucking with me, man. You gotta see me out here in these streets.
Well, let's keep this thing moving. During a recent episode of The Herd, Colin Cowherd had this to say about KD and his standing in comparison to other stars around the league.
At one point, the argument that KD was better than LeBron was a furious debate. I rolled my eyes at it. KD is a great shot maker, an all-timer, love his game. But his skill set should put him in the top 1 or 2 in the last decade. And frankly, he's getting lost. Jokic looks much better historically. Steph is really the soul of the Warriors, winning titles before him, during, and after. Anthony Davis now is a more consistent player on both ends. Giannis has more regular season MVPs. As I'm watching Phoenix get rolled, Kevin Durant's becoming increasingly irrelevant.
So Cowherd pointed out he thought KD made a bad decision leaving the Warriors to go to the Nets and Suns, and that his team struggles in the playoffs in recent years were used to highlight that argument.
His teams?
Yes. But I'm just pointing out what he said. It was a 4-minute clip, just giving you the...
No, just make sure you do what he did. He added S's on shit that even wasn't S's, right? You know, titles before, just one title. It was one title before he got there. and then they made history.
They
made history 73, right? And then became history, being the most laughed about team
short-lived
history.
Short-lived but enjoyable summer.
KD changed that. We got that. And then it's KD's teams that's been bad in the playoff, not KD.
Teams that he's been a part of.
Teams, not KD himself. It's been his teams. Right? Injuries to them, not him. KD is one man by himself. So if you say he's irrelevant, say his team all together is irrelevant as a team with him on it, not him himself.
So leads me to my question, Gil. In light of Coward's comments, play a game of facts or cap. KD is becoming increasingly irrelevant. Facts or cap? Shai, we'll start with you.
If KD's irrelevant, LeBron's irrelevant.
Is that a fact or a cap?
No, you gotta let me explain.
Okay.
Because it's not taking anything away from LeBron. It's about, like what Gil just ran down, those 2 chips that KD won, he was with good teams. And then he goes to a team where they wasn't healthy. And then if he don't have his foot on the line, we might be looking at his legacy a little bit differently. So then you look at LeBron, when he lost to KD those 2 times, what does LeBron have to do to regroup?
Win the hardest championship in NBA history in the bubble.
Where did he have to get that?
In the bubble.
No,
with the Lakers.
Yeah, he had to change teams. He went to a whole nother team, right? So now that you with the Lakers, like we're not giving LeBron the irrelevancy of not winning consistent chips.
Yeah.
That ain't got nothing to do with the fucking COVID flu that had the whole fucking world on fucking lockdown. Right? So KD, what irrelevancy does he have when it comes to having play the biggest role on your team and your teams are not delivering? LeBron's teams have not delivered since the chip. So if KD's not irrelevant, how could LeBron? I get that the stats can keep LeBron relevant because he's accumulating those stats, but it's the same outcome, both sides.
So would you say that?
Cap. He's definitely very relevant. He's averaging 29 a game.
So Cheryl, KD.
Cap. He's a hater.
I knew where it was going.
Who are you?
Like the fact that when you say irrelevant in the terms of everything he compared him to this person won something. He has more MVPs. Okay, in the same time frame, what year? The last 3 years?
And that doesn't make KD irrelevant.
Averaging 29 and 7 in the playoffs for his career. His career. Right? We're talking, you're trying to say this person is irrelevant. Right? I mean, what, 31 this year, 29 last year, 26, 32. Those are his numbers. Now tell me, out of all the relevant people you done name, tell me where he falls in his production versus their production in this game.
Not the teams.
Not the teams. Yeah. His production, right? Because Steph's teams has been bad, but you still get to add him in there because he's been doing his part.
Yep.
Right? That's why I don't like, people who's never played this game talking about it. Right? You're using metrics to make your point across, but do it the right way. His production relevant in today's game? What he's doing as an individual. Can you name 5 or 10 people better than him? Not their fucking team shit, them. Yeah. The people you put in front of them. Because you use team shit when you want to make a point. So when someone's like Jason Tatum says, hey, I'm playing very well and my team is successful. Shut up.
Shut up.
Shut the fuck up over there.
We ain't got no MVP.
Nobody's over here talking about y'all and you're trying to use your team success to help you. But when you want to use your team success to put them in front of somebody, you do it.
Yep, because of the MVPs.
If you want to talk about me as an individual, motherfucker, talk about me as an individual. I'm averaging 29 in the playoffs. Average 29 for my career. Who the fuck is better than me then? Pull up your fucking team shit. Because I know, motherfucker, if I was in the running of MVP, I know someone who ain't voting for me.
Right.
You.
Right.
So don't use MVP because you don't have it. Now, the person you got voted in front of me, are they doing what I'm doing consistently over the last fucking 15, 16 years? Right. The answer is no.
Facts.
That's facts.
If you put KD on Denver team, does the conversation shift for Colin Coward?
Denver wouldn't be the same?
Does it shift for him? Probably, yeah.
Does KD win the MVP?
He has Jokic with him?
Because we're talking about team, right? So he's mentioning Jokic based on his MVPs and his team success. So KD is with the Phoenix Suns, and they haven't had team success, and he hasn't won an MVP, but his numbers are his numbers. So if you put KD on a good team that can push through the playoffs, does that change the conversation for KD?
No, because then it becomes, oh, you're averaging 26 a game, but your team is winning. You're not even in this category.
Right, you're not in the conversation.
You remember when KD and Curry teamed up, they wasn't even in the conversation of MVP, and they was rolling through the league.
Yep.
See, so they so you know what I mean? They penalize you. They try to figure out how to fuck you either way, right? And that's what they're doing with Jason Tatum over there, right? And that's why I said, well, if we go by your metrics, then Shea should be good. He should be the runaway because he don't have anybody on his team that's good, right? So that's what I said. They changed the metrics on the narrative they want to pull. And that's the only thing I don't like about it. Like, that's why I said I don't know how AI would do it, but they should put all the criteria inside a machine. Everybody's stats, put the criteria that you want, and then see what that spits out. Because that doesn't have an agenda.
Right.
It's going to calculate everything that's going on and then give you who they think the MVP should.
So we should send a message out to all the fans right now to tag Colin Coward and all of his fans and his audience fan base and say, hey, look, y'all need to start watching us because what the fuck is he talking about KD is irrelevant? Like, it's obviously a narrative you're pushing for your biased opinion against a player you do not like.
Yeah.
So you're on the media platform where everyone's watching you say that one of the greatest players to ever play is irrelevant because he don't match up to one of the players that you like. That's bullshit.
That's what it is.
And that's why I had the problem with Stephen A. doing that shit with the Kobe shit. It's like, bro, you're pushing the narrative for fans to believe this is true rather than this. And it's not about being true or not. It's about what's fucking factual. KD is a fucking monster. And he's proven to take your team over the top.
So, Kenyon, I'm going to ask you.
Cap.
Hold on, let me burp this baby real quick.
Someone said, got to stop saying, okay, they don't have nothing. No, comment. They pretending, okay, he has something. Who the fuck do they have? Huh? A rookie? A second-year player, right? Who else?
You talking about OKC?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about the Suns, and I was going to say Devin Booker.
What playoff experience do that team have? Nothing. Right? That's how good the individual is, that he's taking really nothing. Yeah, they have potential, but in this game, they're not anyone. They're no ones in this game. I don't even know if anybody on that team got more than fucking 4,000 points combined in the starting lineup. Right? Does Jalen Williams got 4,000 points yet? Right? I'm sure the rookie don't, obviously, because Michael Jordan's one season was 35. That was the most, and he didn't average motherfucker 37.
Right.
Right? So, obviously, he don't probably had 2,000 points. Shit, the motherfucker probably even have 1,500 in his league. Right? So, you have a very inexperienced team, and he's carried them.
Yeah.
Right? That means that nothing compared to everybody else.
2,400 points.
Jalen has 2,400 points.
Yeah.
2,400 points. How many points does Luka have by himself this year? More than 2,400 points.
Facts.
Right?
Yep.
You got it. So Luka's this season is more productive than Shea's second best player.
2370.
So 2370 this year. Yeah. I mean, come on, man.
There you have it. So back to KD. When it comes to KD becoming increasingly irrelevant.
Stop the cap.
I mean, if he was irrelevant, motherfucker wouldn't even be talking about him.
That was the point I was going to make.
That part.
Because when you're irrelevant, you are not spoken of.
Yeah, that part.
That part.
And you are not talked about on Gil's Arena presented by Underdog Fantasy, where you can download the Underdog Fantasy app, use promo code GIL, $100 first-time deposit match. So how would you...
They drive me crazy with shit like that.
Right?
Yeah, like... Like, how do you even let that come out of your mouth?
Because he don't like him.
I know that, but
It's just like Jokic. Jokic's brother, that's what we be wanting to do to the niggas. Shut the fuck up,
yeah,
man.
right?
Fuck you talking about? Irrelevant motherfucker. Get out here and do what I do.
Yeah.
So how would you measure this act of KD's career when you look at his overall body of work, like these last couple years compared to what he's done his entire career? Because for me, once he had that Achilles injury, we were expecting a drop-off. We thought, we've seen how that injury's impacted other players in their career. You can make the argument that he might have gotten better.
No, I mean, I've made the comment that KD going to Phoenix wasn't going to guarantee them a championship or a huge push in the playoffs. But what it did guarantee is that he's going to still be KD. KD is always going to be KD. So I think for the legacy of him wanting to be mentioned in the GOAT conversation alone still shares his competitiveness of the game. And I think as a pure hooper, he just want to hoop. Win or lose, he just want to hoop. He just love to hoop. So these type of things, these type of conversations are disheartening, I feel, for him to be like, yo, why are you still pushing this stupid ass shit?
Yeah.
Talking about I'm irrelevant to the game and I'm out here playing my hardest every night, regardless of win, lose, or draw. I'm out here.
After one game in the playoffs, Embiid had a great game, but one game doesn't erase an entire body of work.
Nah.
And he played 75 games. Like, that's what I said, you want to take the blame for team success on the guy who's been there. Like that, like, AD's been here this whole time, right? He's played all his games. He's been there. You can't say anything. He's doing his job. Like, stop trying to create Superman players.
Yep.
Right? It's a team sport. He's playing against other teams.
Yep.
Right? All he can do is what he does best. He ain't subbing, right? If 3 starters or 2 starters are not here, it's still him by himself. Is he putting in the production he's doing? Is he there? Is he available? Is he playing well when he's there? If the answer is yes, then he is not the problem.
Right.
Right? Everybody has to do what they do. Stay healthy, sleep, whatever the fuck they got to do to make sure they're putting in the same production. That's how this game works.
Shout out.
Yeah,
to this
you
crew.
gotta chill, man. Ain't nobody fucking irrelevant, dog.
It's funny because yesterday we all just sat here and said KD would win King of the Court,
Yeah.
right? And then to hear somebody,
Because he never played. He never
because
played
you don't
basketball.
know the game.
Sit behind that desk, somebody feed him notes.
Yeah, feed them notes.
And go to your point, if somebody's irrelevant,
Regurgitate that shit like, you know what I'm saying? You read it, regurgitate that shit like it's factual.
Yeah.
For clickbait, get people to tune in.
well, it gives Arena to respond, but, couldn't let that one slide. You have to step up.
First to sit on that couch and let his ass and then give him no passes. Calling ass out on that shit. Like, I'm not sitting there gonna let you slant. Like, he used to be on that Westbrook shit like that.
Yeah.
He used to try to bash him, and I don't stand for no Russ slander. So
The good man
start that
king.
shit, and I'm not gonna let you do it, bro. Now when somebody care as much as them dudes do, and they go out and put that shit on the line every night, because you ain't like to everybody point like you ain't never did it, man. So I dare you question anything this man has ever done when he laced them shoes up every single night.
Especially when it comes to work.
Yeah.
Because I don't, Colin, I don't know how much you work, but I guarantee you don't work harder than the people you're complaining about. I know that for damn sure. I know you're not on your weekly job, you're not putting in more hours than KD is in his job. Right? You come to work, you can come to work at 4 o'clock, you can be on air at 7 and you did all that study, that motherfucker done put in 3 times work than you. Because he's watching film, he's studying film, he's going to the gym, he's working his body, so he is putting in more production on his day-to-day job than you are, and you're criticizing him on his.
You know what it is, though? The media think that their criticism of players is the same as players' criticism of players. And our criticism is constructive because we know as players you could do this better, and we're going to call you out on it because we see it, we know what you're lacking at, and we're going to call you. They are saying this shit because they want to say what we saying, but they ain't never did it, so it sounds way crazier. Like Stephen A, Colin, all of them, they saying like you going back and forth. You checking him on the show, it's because he think what he's saying is right.
Yeah.
And it's not.
So to your point, Gil, right? Like the work that you put in, take Fox away, right? Take that giant away from you and stand on your individual skill.
Can you go and get in the podcast and put in them hours?
By yourself. Do your own production. Do your own cutting, editing. Do all that shit, right?
Wow.
Because that's what being a pro is.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Right, you didn't put this time in before you got there to get there. We here. We didn't put that time in.
When you had to roll the ball out to
Yeah,
yourself.
to your fucking self. Right?
You got to go get the rebound and
Yeah.
come
Got
back.
no fucking rebound.
You in there 4 hours.
Yep.
He put that time in to come back from that Achilles injury.
And the ball come back.
Right, did nobody do that rehab for him?
Or it's yourself shooting.
Right?
Yeah, you're right. Nobody did the rehab.
Nobody did that. Nobody did that. Nobody sat there and did that rehab for Kevin Durant.
Yeah.
He did that tough ass shit. He went through that shit by him fucking self. Did nobody do that? He didn't have nobody write no script for him. He wasn't
Put it on a teleprompter form.
for him.
All you do is just got to read it.
Did nobody do that?
Write your own
Like somebody snapped a finger and his fucking Achilles was healed?
Right.
No. Like, you better stop it, Colin. Like, that bullshit.
Y'all
dude.
are privileged. Y'all have.
I'm sitting on, like, this what I ask, right? All you dudes that's supposed to be so knowledgeable of sports, come sit on this couch and we'll fry your ass.
Woo! All day.
We'll put your ass on the grill and fry you.
We'll let you pick the topics.
Pick the topic and we will fillet your ass.
We'll let you pick the topic. You know what? We'll let you wear your earpiece in so you can get your information from your motherfucking editors. Shit.
What you trying to say, dog?
I'm not talking about
battery
you.
died. Battery died just for the look.
You hosting.
It's just for the look. Battery died just for the look.
You can give us the topics to debate.
Your earpiece is them telling you, hey, move on.
Move on, motherfucker. Please. Move on.
So
we'll roast Baron's ass too. Baron, we'll roast your ass too back there in that earpiece.
I'm actually listening to Chingy in this AirPod.
Yeah.
My favorite
people
argument.
who never played can be experts at. So they think.
It's only sports.
That's what I said. Sports is the only occupation, job, whatever you want to call it, that people who never ever played know it better than the ones who did play.
Yeah.
So,
politics, you know how
challenge.
When they be like, yo, why is athletes talking politics, right? What gives y'all the knowledge of politics? All y'all doing is just reading articles and then think you know something. And we're like, exactly.
Yes.
Fucking exactly. We've been telling y'all this whole time.
Yeah.
Right? Y'all are sitting here
shut up and
fucking
dribble.
reading
Yeah.
stats
Right.
and think you, hey, shut up and dribble.
Shut up and dribble.
Okay. God damn it. We want to be out of politics like we want you out of motherfucking basketball.
Yeah.
Facts.
Well, let's move on to
Let's have a
MostlyFans.
round. No, a little more before we move on. Let's put this shit together. All these so-called guys that's making all this goddamn money at these big rig companies. Let's have a round table. Let's have a sit down and we'll fillet y'all ass.
The energy too strong. They scared of that energy.
We'll fry you.
Even the chat response right now, it's just, it just shows you there's problems in this universe that will never be fixed.
We already seen a motherfucker try to get Shaq involved. And Shaq, what is wrong with me saying that Kobe Bryant is... Hey, listen, man. You wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong.
Well, let's move on to MostlyFans presented by Underdog Fantasy. Do yourself a favor, download the Underdog.
It's like when I talk about rappers, I don't know shit. At least you know I know. I don't know nothing.
Never rap before my
Shit, I listen to the music every day. I still can't remember the words. I done created my own words. What I thought was supposed to be in there.
Reading that shit on the phone like
November, December, January, February. Right. It's the first of the month.
So,
first of the month. Mumble, first of the month.
Then what's the next line?
everybody in the chat complaining that we didn't talk about the Cavs Magic game. The Cavs took a 2-0 series lead against the Magic, an exhilarating game on NBA TV.
It was on at the same time as the Philly game. So
I'm just letting y'all know. We talked about it.
Down a dub.
Clip it and run it.
25-30 at one point.
He said, clip it and run it. That's it.
We talk Cavs Magic.
Well, I didn't have the capacity to watch that again because I was watching the film. I was trying to see.
I did a pick 'em in a loss, so I just didn't even think about it.
So, first question from Underdog user Steve Martinez. For Gil, more faith in your Clippers or your Bucks in round one?
You know, right now, this is not going against who's going to be who. I got both of them, finishing very high. I think both going to be in the championship.
They're going against each other?
In the championship.
Stop.
So Bucks versus Clippers?
Bucks versus Clippers in the championship.
What championship?
That's a bold.
Huh? In the NBA championship.
Wow.
We got we got babies. Yep, see? None.
Wow.
Iced coffee.
Honey Jack.
Iced coffee with honey jack.
And Honey Jack.
200 proof. Well, we appreciate y'all, as always, a great discussion. We talked about the teams that were on the major networks playing last night. NBA TV package is a little janky right now.
Not talking about Donovan Mitchell, how well he's been playing.
Shout out Donovan Mitchell and how well you've been playing.
Just as well as Brunson.
Give him that man his bread.
Just as well.
Give that man his bread.
Shout out to D. D Mitch, I see you out there. You
putting foot to ass over there, but that's one of them series nobody paying attention to.
Why they do that to teams, man? I'm gonna give y'all the
That's all right, man. It's just some teams, like, you know, it's just some teams. It's just
your team play on NBA TV tonight. The Bucks.
Oh, the Bucks.
They always do the Bucks dirty. They always do the Bucks dirty.
They always doing us dirty like that, man. Because we playing them sorry ass Indiana Fever.
The Fever.
And we playing the Fever.
Good. No disrespect to the W on this couch.
Who playing the Fever?
The Bucks.
Caitlin Clark and them.
Because that's who they gonna need. They gonna
apologize.
They gonna need Caitlin right now because it's over. 2-0. We're going up 2-0.
It is over, but
we're going up 2-0.
Yeah, it is.
Doc got the master plan.
Uh-oh.
Well, sure, we appreciate you pulling up the couch. The GOAT, four-time champ.
She was here early, too.
On time.
She was here about 9 o'clock.
Damn.
I'm like, damn, hey, how you?
9:30.
9:30? She's like, I got shit to do.
And we appreciate all y'all watching this show.
No, she was like, what you about to do? You about to work out? I told her yes. But I was just watching TV down here. Like, I did say,
yeah, I'm about to do
I'm about to do the whole little thing, just sitting there for an hour. Just
Gil got 4 different rooms with Netflix on different series up.
Let me go in this one.
I'm in there, look, I go down I take my energy drink, get there, start stretching, turn the tube on, and
I heard a movie, so I was like, he is not working out.
Hope it was Pootie Tang. Make sure you stick around for another episode of Sheed and Tyler.
Hey, man, that's why we be ending our show early, because Sheed and Tyler, man.
Gil Flex.
Huh? Is that what y'all doing now?
That's your man.
Shout out to Sheed and Tyler.
That's your man.
All right. Well, fuck it then.
Y'all be complaining about going long anyway, so now we got a reason to end early. This has been another episode of Gil's Arena presented by Underdog Fantasy. Whoa, whoa! See y'all tomorrow.